Warm up here. We'll get them all lined up here with our mounted official Jasón Dorniak. Good to see you, Gaston. What's that? Yeah, looks like we're looking good. We're getting everybody ready to rock and roll. I think we're ready. Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz and we are live for the Aspen Valley Polo Club, McClure River Ranch, field number 1. We got a great crowd here. I want to welcome everybody out here to the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Thank you for coming out. As we start out here, I got both our teams are lined up out here, so I'm going to get off the field and we're going to go ahead and introduce the players because they have been warming up, getting ready to go. Let's start with ladies first, as always. Team Santa Rita in their pink jerseys. Please put your hands together for Melissa. Playing the number 1, and she will pull the team. Playing the number 2 today. He was awesome on Friday, him and Melly. Coming to play Tito Guadenzi, and he is solid at the number 2 position. These two players that played 3 and 4 are amazing. Alejandro Navigio Estrada, put your hands together. Coming off a stellar World Polo League season. And then my man, former 8-goal player, Director of Operations for the Polo School, Juan Bellini. And that's the Santa Rita team. So, Team Tonko, we call the Green Machine, playing number 1. Welcome back, Jeff Hildebrand. He was awesome also on Friday, pulling the team at a high level. Jeff, good to see you, my man. Good luck. Playing the number 2. He is also, Jeff, play a lot of polo together. Put your hands together for Jimmy Seward. Super strong player with the number 2 on his back. Another player who had a stellar World Polo League season in South Florida. Put your hands together for Tomacho Pieres. He is a super player. And this guy, new to the club. Welcome. Martin, how are you? My man played awesome on Friday. He's one of our newest pros. Keep an eye for Abdel Schwetz. Let's get this game underway. All right, we got Stone. Going to line them up, Gaston, bring it in. All right. Here it goes. You get them lined up here. We always start every play with a bowl in. And remember, we will switch directions after every goal. So I'll keep you lined out on all the fouls and all the games. But keep an eye on the ball if you're here. Especially with children, the ball will leave the field every so often, everybody. And when it does, it leaves the field at a good 60, 80, 100 miles an hour. So the players don't try to hit it off the field. But like in baseball, on a foul pitch, it will leave the field. So please keep your head on swivel while you're here. Find yourself a great place to relax. and enjoy our polo here at the McClure River Ranch, field number 1. And here we go. It's going to be Estrada looking for Bellini. And a great stop there by Jimmy Stewart. Back shot coming. Tito's got to give way to Martin. Hawaii. And just wide to the left. So those goalposts down there you're looking at, they're 24 feet apart, 8 yards. Of course, the object of the game is to see who scores the most goals. The ball must go between the goal posts. The Centerita team, they line out very well. They have Bellini in the back. They have Melli in the front. Melli, high score on Friday. Her and Tito worked very well at the number 1 and number 2 position. Bad luck there as he gets hooked on Melli's pony. Turned around quickly now by Martin. Horagi's going to go down the left side looking for Tomacho Pieres. Now we have a foot race, but it's going to be controlled by Estrada. Alejandro Navijo Estrada, his brother Nacho. You're probably used to hearing that name if you were at our earlier game day. His brother, older brother Nacho Navijo Estrada, played for Net Jets. Alejandro, very skilled player himself. Good steal right here as both teams still feeling each other out a bit here in the first Chukker of 6 here for our 2023 ChukkerTV Cup final. Big ball right here. Alejandro's got Melli if they can get it out to her. And just a little short. Melli's going to turn around, pressure Martin on the back shot. Stolen away again now by Alejandro. Melli's on the move. Melli on the bay pony. Tito's going to fall in behind. Hawaii takes out Tito. Melli gets a piece. Turned around quickly. And here comes Tomacho Pieres as we click down to 4 minutes. 4 minutes on the clock. Hildebrand out in front if they could get it for him. Hawaii now, he'll take his time. And Martin, little cat and mouse going on here with Tito. Tito's going to apply the pressure. Oh, that's a pretty by Martin. Looking for Hildebrand, but good rotation by the number 4 in the pink helmet, and that's going to be Juan Bellini. Bellini, Hildebrand, got to get one play there. Remember, you cannot block another player in the game of polo. You must stay to the side, either the left or the right, ride a player off or make a hook. A little cat and mouse here, but Tomacho. And we get a little help from Bellini. Alejandro now looking for Tito. He's got him. Now Tito, big ball right there. Tito trying to get by Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy's going to go back on defense for the Green Machine. Tonqua, open back shot. Well read here, though by Estrada. Alejandro. And, yeah, there you go. Put your hands together. We'll get their first goal of the day. And I have a feeling this game's going to be a very tight game. These two teams match up very, very well against each other. We are going to get a courtesy change. Now, remember the courtesy change, we do use this for safety, the four-legged athlete. And this is a change that we do for the horses, not for the players. The players, if they want a timeout, we all will stop the clock for that. We also have our paramedics on the scene. Safety always first here. Aspen Valley Polo Club, Grand Champions Polo Club. In this case, with the courtesy change, you're not obligated to change. You can change on your own if you like. Looks like 3 players are going to stay on. Jeff, Melli, and Jimmy are going to stay on their 3 ponies. And everybody else is going to take time to change off onto a fresh mount. I want to welcome everybody once again out here to the Aspen Valley these plays, all of the polo, on ctvsports.tv. Or go to ChukkerTV.com. Also, you can pick them up there. But CTV Sports is our channel. And get the app. Get the CTV Sports app. You'll have polo in your pocket. And once you have polo in your pocket, you'll be able to get all of the replays and all of our scheduling sent to you. And we appreciate that. And if you do, tell a friend, please. Please tell a friend about it. Now, last year's tournament here, the ChukkerTV Cup, it was actually Brookshire. They were the winners. They defeated La Carina. And this year, though, these two teams going at it right there. 2 players come together. And Jimmy kind of getting caught right here. We're going to go ahead and stop the clock, take a look, make sure everybody's okay. Remember those animals you're looking at right there, 600 to 800 pounds. They run 25 to 36 miles an hour. You are allowed to ride a player off in the game of polo, but you need to be even, same relative speed, no more than 45-degree angle, and you need to make sure that you're not too far in front or too far behind. You need to be right in the middle. Here comes the penalty 5, Martin. All right, you've got to go ahead and tap this one time. Big ball right here by Martin. That ball is going to go inside the 60, rolling down, looking for Tito. Guadeni's going to go ahead and clear that one out as we click down to 2:15 on the clock. In the corner we go. Tomacho Pieres is going to turn that corner very quick on the chestnut pony. Keep an eye on Tomacho. Very skilled with the polo ball. Quick player. Loose ball play for Jimmy Seward. And that ball will get a whistle to stop the clock with 2:06 on the clock. So, right-of-way violation. Now, remember the right-of-way violation. We talked about the ride-off. Right-of-way is everything on the polo field. That's what the umpire is looking for. 80% of the time will be the foul that you're going to hear about today. And that's a blocking foul. Remember that the ball does make an imaginary line. It is no different than driving down Highway 82 here to Aspen. You cannot impede a player that is following the ball. That's what polo is all about. That's why it's such a smooth running gunning sport. All the players are trying not to impede another player. If the umpire sees danger, he'll go ahead and blow the whistle, and we'll adjust the penalty, and I'll tell you more about them. Here comes Jeff Hildebrand with the open goal, penalty 2. Hildebrand with a nice stroke right there. Look at this, the equalizer by Tonko on 1-1. It's Hildebrand with actually a penalty 3 there, a 40-yard shot. That's an open goal penalty. So anytime you do have a penalty that I talked about inside, we'll place that ball on the third, then a free throw in basketball. Back to the center we go. We do switch directions. Remember, for the same sun, wind, field advantage, do not get mixed up now. This Team Tonkoa will be headed towards Glenwood, and Team Santa Rita headed towards Aspen. Alejandro. Outlet pass, looking for Melly. He's got her. Well done, Melissa. That's a nice ball. Melly right to Tito Guadenzi. Tito on the gray pony. Gets hooked in there, and Alejandro. And he's going to slap one off to the left side. But it's a nice attempt right there by Santa Rita. And we're going to click down to 1:05 on the clock. Set of ones on the far side. You can see all of our different sponsors on the far side. Like to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. On the far side, take it forward, it's going to be Martin Hoey. We're going to click down under a minute. There's a pretty ball right there. Uh-oh, look at this. Tomacho Pieres on a flyer. Is going to get out in front. Looking for the go-ahead goal. Tomacho out of the air. Tomacho Pieres. Oh, yeah. Put your hands together, everybody. That's the way you end the chucker. Tomacho Pieres getting the pass from Martin Hoey. There's your 30-second warning horn. The ball is still in the umpire's hands. We're going to send both teams off for some fresh four-legged athletes, and we'll be right back here on CTV Sports. Well, welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz. I want to welcome everybody here to the Aspen Valley Polo Club for our final ChukkerTV Cup. 2-1 here after the first Chukker of play. So both teams running and gunning and been wide open Polo here. If you just joined us once again, Jeff Hildebrand playing the 1 for Tonkawa in the green. Jimmy Seward playing the 2. Tomacho Pieres playing the 3. And Martin Harey playing the number 4. Santarita, Melly, Melissa Ganzi playing the 1. Tito Guadenzi playing the 2. Alejandro Naviza Estrada in the maroon helmet right there playing the 3. And Juan Bellini in the pink helmet playing the number 4 position on the move on the far side. Looked like he's going to be Hildebrand. Picked up well by Bellini on the gray pony. Nice back shot right here. Bellini turns upfield and Alejandro on the move. Good combination there. Right off though from Tomacho. Across the center they go. Good read here by Guadenzi. Tito trying to keep it moving. Bellini now 2-on-1. Hildebrand. Take it back to the center. Now, loose ball play inside the 60. Turned up now by Alejandro. Estrada. Good control by Estrada. Looking for a place to work. He's got Melissa way out in front, and that's what Melly likes to do, stay out there. Melly now on the bay pony. Nice pick up here by Melissa, keeping it moving over center field, right in front of the ChukkerTV sign on the far side. Melly 3 in a row. Yeah, man, this is a nice approach shot by Melissa inside the 60. Looking for the finish. Melly! Oh, yeah. Put your hands together, Melissa Ganzi. That's the way you get the power polo moving as it starts with Alejandro Naviza Estrada finding Melissa Ganzi out in front. Team Tonkawa will have to adjust how they defend Ganzi all day long. She likes to stay out in front, and when she gets out in front, she will pull the team and score the goals. 2-2 here. Yeah, get behind your team. They want to hear you scream and yell. Believe it, it's a lot of fun. They love the energy, so if you got a team you like, give them some love out there. Here we go on the bowling. Turn around quickly. Estrada. Alejandro controlling the second chukker here. Bellini helping him out right there. Taking out Tomacho Pieres. Now Alejandro working it back into the center. A little bit of a too much of an angle there. Backed up cleanly by Tomacho. Loose ball playing. It'll be Hawaii and Bellini against the board right here. Little cat and mouse. Hawaii. Martin. Off of the cane there. Good play by Estrada. They come together. Loose ball play. We have a whistle on the play. And this is going to be a right-of-way violation. And remember what I was telling you about the right-of-way. Now you can't impede that right-of-way when the ball is traveling up and down the field or on an angle. If a player crosses in front of another player and is closer than 2 sides, 2 horse lengths, the umpire is going to sound the whistle based on the danger. If now there's 3 strides or 4, they're going to let that ball go because there's no danger involved. In this case, we had a penalty. It was at center field, and so they're going to move it down to the 60-yard line, which we call a penalty 4 in the game of polo. This is a defended goal. All players in the pink jerseys must be 30 yards in front of the ball. They may defend this goal. So you're going to see them scattered all around in there trying to defend this ball. Now, this is where polo becomes an adrenaline-pumping sport. Because whatever player in the pink jersey is elected to be 30 yards in front of that ball, this man hit the ball a good home. So we got our egg on the ball there on the penalty shot. Martin, here you go. Perfect shot down the center. Bounces off a player, and that ball is going to go through the goal. So look at this, Martin Hawaii picking up the penalty 4. Very important goals here needed in this cup. Yeah, get your hands, clap your hands, get behind them if you like it. They like to hear you scream and yell, trust me. They hear me screaming and yelling all the time on the mic. Other have you got giving a little love up there. Great shot there by Martin. Penalty shots are so big in the game of polo. 3-2 here with 3:24 on the clock. And they're going to bring them right back here to the center for bowling. Wait for Melissa to get on her side. And here you go out the back door. This could be trouble. Oh, yeah. Alejandro Naviz Estrada on move. They're going to open these ponies up. Alejandro over 25 miles an hour. Look at this goal by Estrada. Yeah. That's power polo at its finest, everybody. Win the bowling. Get the offensive attack. If you can get that done a few times, gives you a huge advantage in the game of polo. You never know in the bowling. They call it the lottery. Just like in hockey, you have the face-off. You never know who's going to win that one. But that's just a great read by Estrada and a sensational goal by Santa Rita. And Santa Rita here on fire in the second chukker. And we'll get a courtesy change. 2:38 on the clock. So 3-3. And the Santa Rita team, they changed horses during the penalty shot. So they're going to go ahead and have a little chalk talk here. Little polo huddle, I call it. Yeah, get behind her right there. Melissa Gandy right there, Santa Rita. Tito Guardenzi playing the 2. Alejandro Nunes is trying to play the 3. And Juan Bellini wearing the number 4 today in the pink helmet. Camacho's going to make it back here quickly for the Green Machine, Team Tonko. If you missed our earlier game, by the way, I want to take all the players, Jets and MAG. What a game it was. Went all the way down the end. They finally tied. It was such a close-knit game that ended on a tie. It was just for the thrill of it, but I want to thank all the players. That was a fun game to watch. Hope you guys enjoyed it on CTV Sports. Here we go. Picked up here and controlled now by Bellini. Juan trying to get it through the pony there. Bounces off a pony. Melissa's going to get here. And Melly's going to get there before everybody. Good ride, Melly. Pulls it back to the center. Melissa's going to work it out. There's Tito working as a pick right there. You can see, like in basketball once again, you are allowed to pick a player in polo, but the difference in polo is you're allowed to have a moving pick. In basketball, you cannot have a moving pick, but in polo, you can. On the far side, as they take it out, picked up again by Estrada. 2 minutes on the clock, 3-3. Estrada trying to work it in there, bounces off a pony. Bellini going to have an opportunity here. Juan, once, twice, turned it under the neck. A little rub by Hildebrand. Rotation by Estrada. Down the center it goes, looking for Melissa. That ball's going to get turned out by Jauregui. Martin, who already has the goal on the penalty shot. Oh, he overrides. Bad luck. Tito is going to have an opportunity here with 1:30. Guardenzi. Well done here by Jimmy Seward to get around quickly. Tito, though, working hard on the near side, but a nice ride-off and control play here by Jimmy. Tito still working hard. Tito, wow, second effort by Guardenzi as that ball is going to go off the field, and we'll have a knock-in as they click down to 105. Loose ball play across the center of the field. Here comes Team Tonko in the green jerseys. Martin. And everybody forward with the green jersey on, and they're going to open this one up. And, Jimmy Stewart's on the chestnut pony, and this one can one more time. Jimmy twice. Jimmy on the drag. Look for the finish by number 2. And there you go. Coast to coast like butter on toast. That is a true coast-to-coast run, and a great goal by Team Tonko at the end of the chukker to make it 4-3. Put your hands together, everybody. We're going to send Team Tonko off, Team Santa Rita off for some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back here on CTV Sports. black helmet, Alejandro in the maroon helmet, number 3, and then Juan Bellini in the pink helmet, playing in number 4. And here we go. It's going to be picked up here, taken by Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy with a huge shot down the center. Hildebrand trying to come from right to left, but Alejandro puts him on his hip, takes it out the far side, and he'll turn the defense into offense, and here comes Santa Rita. Alejandro, can't talk more about this guy. They put him down a goal this last year, and he had a fabulous season in Florida. He played so well in the World Polo League, and if you get a chance, go back to CTV Sports. You can check out a lot of our World Polo League games. On the rotation now, Bellini takes it forward. They leave it for Alejandro. Yep, going to be in there. There's a little bit of blocking play here. They got to release it. He releases it quickly there, so there's a call on the walking. Picked up here, and it's going to be Martin, and this is what he did on Friday. Very strong at the number 4 position. Takes the man well, cleans it up, and he's looking for someone to go forward. However, slows it down. Now he's got Tomacho going down the center. I like to give and go, and they got Hildebrand going if they can get it to him. Jeff Hildebrand on the breakaway out in front of Bellini on the gray pony. Now Jeff, shot on goal. Oh, Jeff Hildebrand, that's going on its own. Oh, man. Another Remington, a close shave, and that was so close. And now we saw a lot of Remingtons yesterday. on Friday, anyways. A lot of Remingtons on Friday. I'm sitting here next to the Cobra, and he was one of them. But he had dialed in today. I liked it. It was good polo today. What a great way to start off our day of 3 games today with the just for the thrill of it. Remember, everybody, we are going to have our 3rd final right after this final. But here we go. Big ball right here. Melissa in a great spot, and that's a lovely ball by Bellini. Melly's going to open up the bay pony, and look at how smooth this little pony runs. Tito working hard with the man. Melly, now Tito, woo, getting in there. There's some racing and a little NASCAR, as they say, in the NASCAR track. Look at this. Hildebrand on the bay pony, looking for, the breakaway. Gets a piece of it. Good ball control by Estrada. Checks his shoulder, fakes the back shot, and now Bellini will work on the pick. Well done, Juan. Taking out Jimmy Stewart. That's going to give Alejandro the opportunity. Looking for Tito or Melissa. Melly needs to come back. Backed up cleanly by Tomacho Pieres. Good passing here by the Green Machine as Haegi now will evaluate the field. That is a lovely ball. Now, who's got the horsepower here? Wobbly on the gray pony. Pushes Tomacho wide. Hits the near side open back shot. Tito tries to get on it. Jimmy Stewart, look at this play by Tomacho Pieres out of the air. Are you kidding me? Hildebrand with the slam dunk. And just off to the right. Wow, man. Slamming the ball, though. But what about Tomacho Pieres taking it out of the air? Now, remember, everybody, I know you all love baseball, and we all talk about that 90-mile-an-hour fastball pitch. Well, polo ball travels about 80 to 90 every time it's hit. We clock guys hitting it about 125 miles an hour, and it will go 150 yards. As I said earlier, the polo field you're looking at today, and a lot of people don't believe me when I say it, is 300 yards long by 160 yards wide. You can put 9 football fields or soccer fields in the area of that one polo field. Reason why is the 4-legged athlete can go coast to coast in under 10 seconds, and the players can hit the ball a good 150, 120 miles an hour. We saw today in the Just for the Thrill of It Cup, perfect example of how to use each other very well. The ball moves faster than the horses can run, so you might as well pass the ball, and that's what you see in the game of polo. Hockey on horseback at its finest, and this is our second tournament of 11. So I want to make sure that everybody stays with us all season long here and joins us for our tournaments. As last year, of course, Brookshire, they defeated La Carina for the ChukkerTV Cup. And so congratulations to the Brookshire teams. And like I said, join us on all of our games. Remember, the times may change, or the fields, as we do play all over the valley here. We play most of our games on the weekend here at the McClure River Ranch. We do play up at the Mount Soper field. We played there yesterday. And I was saying earlier today, I want to give a big shout-out to the community. The Sopers community came out in bunches yesterday to watch. I met a lot of new friends that I had never met before that live up there. And, of course, the Craig Sakin Memorial is a big part of what we do here, and the Sakin family was a big part of getting together with Mark and Melissa Gansey to acquire that field at 9,000 feet and the beautiful Cypress Mountain peak right above you while you're playing at 12,965 feet. Here we go, everybody, back after the courtesy change, and Melissa's been stellar with her first shot, opening the Bay Pony up once again. It's approach shot inside the 60. Look for the shot on goal by Melissa. That one's going to go by itself. Melissa Gansey, yeah, Melly, very, very comfortable on the Bay Pony. This one just running so smooth and easy. And that'll be her second goal of the day, and a very important goal because it's going to be the equalizer. Mounted very well, Melissa Gansey, trust me. She knows what she likes, and these horses all come out of the box perfectly. You see the yardage that mare gave her to stay out in front, and she has been stellar on the breakaways. Now, this is where games are won and lost, so believe it or not, sometimes on the bowl ends, and this kid has been great already. Alejandro winning 3 today in the first 3 chukkers. Estrada sending everybody forward. Tomacho's not going to give him much room. He knows now. Pretty ball right here. Oh, Tito serve it up on a platter, but a good read by Martin. Horegi, very tough at the number 4 position. Gets positioned well, knows the game well. 6-goal Polo player. Controlling here, Tito steals the mallet, but Jimmy. Tomacho will get in the mix. Team Tonkawa working well here. Good communication. 1:35 coming up on the clock as they slow it down. Martin driving it down the field to the far side. Tomacho goes to the speed stick, leaves it for Martin, keeps the wheels rolling, looking for Jimmy Stewart or Hildebrand. Bellini coming across the center, saves the day on the near side. 1:20 on the clock as Bellini will control. He'll slow it down. Now, leaving it for Alejandro. Strada trying to get by if he can. Good little fake right here as he leaves it for Bellini. Juan now looking for some space to work. Jimmy and Hildebrand doing a great job on defense to keep Santarita in control. Now, that's the ball they want, though. Melissa Gansey, the quarterback to the wide receiver, like in the NFL. Melly on the move. There's the approach shot inside the 60. Look for the finish by Melissa. And put the hands in the air as Gansey, whoo, man, on fire. Now, I'm not lying to you, her and Alejandro Estrada, they play a lot of polo together, so those are design plays. That'll end our first half. Put your hands together, Aspen Valley Polo Club. We're going to send both these teams off to their locker room. We call it the tent. Let them get organized for the second half, and we'll be right back here on CTV Sports. Well, welcome back, everybody, to CTV Sports.
And we got ourselves a tussle here, Dale. 5-4. Santa Rita's come back here in the third behind strong play from Alejandro Novicia Estrada, controlling the pace of play. Him and Bellini playing a nice little game of two-man train. I think for them to get back in control, they decided they had to slow the game down a little bit. Tonkawa wanted to play an open running game early. They got up on them 4-3. Santa Rita came back here 5-4 behind some great goals by Melissa. Beautiful horsemanship. She took off on both those runs. Nice horses. And I think she's got 3 on the day, Dale, if I'm correct, leading all scorers. She has 3. Alejandro Novicia Estrada with 1 goal. Juan Bellini with a goal. And then on the Tonkawa side, Jeff Hildebrand came on in the first chuck with a goal. Jimmy Seaward with 1, and Martina Reggie with a goal. So balanced attack coming from the green machine from Tonkawa. And Juan Bellini here getting up on his mount. And Tito making a mess up front, really doing a good job getting in the middle of it. And it's anyone's game here, Dale. This is a great final. I mean, we couldn't ask for a better opening day weekend. 2 very balanced teams. And you said it earlier, it's the details that are going to matter here in the second half. The throw-ins went decidedly Santa Rita's way, 3-0, Dale, in that third chukker. They controlled the throw-ins. They controlled the pace of play, where when Tonkawa dominated that first chukker, really dominated that second chukker, they had the throw-ins in their favor, 3-2. So here we go. We set the clock, 4th chukker. Ball gets pulled in, comes out the backside there. And Martin Arregui gets to it first, but Alejandro Novicia rides him off very nicely on the boards. Alejandro controls the ball and loses it there, and Martin gains control. Martin Arregui brings it around. Now he's going to fish in front of Juan Bellini. Tapping, in control there. Nice mallet work by Martin. Takes a shot at goal, comes off of Alejandro's horse. Alejandro Novicia Estrada is going to elect to turn this ball, but his horse shies there a little bit, and there's a little melee in front of the goal, but there's Bellini to clean it up, and we'll find out what the umpire has to say here, Dale.
There's a little problem right there. Thank you, Mark, for jumping in here. Always level the Cobra's a guest commentator, always jumping in. We always have a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun for many years. How long have we been doing this? 7? 10 years. 10 years, exactly. Age of the club, exactly. Maybe even before that. So here we go. They're going to have a right-of-way violation there as a blocking foul. Remember, we talked about the blocking foul earlier. Look at this. Melissa Gandy is just in flow right now, keeping her ponies out in front and nice speed, nice pace. Melly, good pickup. These are the approach shots you want to make it easy. That ball's going to go on its own. Oh, man, another Remington. So another close shave and a very close play here. But like I said, Mark, I think you're right. You know, the little things are going to come into play here. You saw that this morning in your game. Very close-knit game. Ended in a tie just for the thrill of it. And mixed up. Fun watching you play with Riley, your daughter. You guys played very well together today. And mixed it up well.
Yeah, and here comes the green machine. As I said, Del, they want to play that open game, take advantage of Jeff's mounts. Hildebrand with a beautiful layup there right in front. But here comes Bellini to hook him and defend him. Jeff switches to the offside. Nice play there by Hildebrand. Leaves it out in front. Bellini with a beautiful clearance. Nice open backhander there to Estrada. Mark, here he comes. Alejandro Novicia Estrada, 7-goal player. There by Martin. Martin picks his pocket. Great play there by Arregui. Martin, now he's got a clean look at goal. Will he elect to shoot? No. He's going to dribble. Dribbles and leaves it there behind for Tomacho. And here comes Hildebrand to clean it up. Jeff Hildebrand makes no mistake about that one. And nice goal there by Hildebrand. 5-all. And here we are in the 4th chukker. Jeff Hildebrand gets on the score sheet. He leads the green machine with 2 goals. Balanced attack here from the Tonkawa team out of Houston, Texas. And back to a tie game here, Dale. 4:06 left. Still got time before the courtesy change. And umpire Dorniak bowls the ball in. And Juan says, leave it, Tito. Tito says, I got you. And there's Bellini. But Bellini leaves it there. And, Jimmy Seward cuts in front there. Needed a little more space. He knows it. Hand in the cookie jar. So they're going to drop it right here for a penalty 5B, which is you don't advance the ball on a 5B. It's a spot hit. And, 5A. 5B would be a center hit. 5A is a spot hit. Apologies there. Got to bone up on my USPA Blue Book rules. And here comes Bellini. Juan Bellini takes the tap. He's looking up. He's going to take one more tap. And he'll be out of taps on the third. He's got to hit it, but he leaves back of the horse. Now Estrada. Since it's off the horse, he gets the tap again. But now he's got to use it. Here comes Estrada. Estrada shoots it. Goal. That thing's got eyes. So give it up for Alejandro Novicia Estrada. Great goal there. The hand goes up from Dorniak. And what a goal. A bomb from about 110 yards out off the elbow. And beautiful play there. And they love it up here in the NetJets flight deck. And great play there by Estrada. And now we're going to get the courtesy change at 3:11. Tight game. We've had 5 lead changes so far. We thought it would be like this today, Dale. And so far we're getting what we thought we'd get.
You got it back and forth, Mark. You said it, man. And this is the way it is. It's nip and tuck polo. I mean, it's going to go like that all the way down to the end. And Dorniak keeping them lined out here. Very clean, open game once again. Hope you're enjoying yourself today at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Thank you for coming out. Remember, tell a friend, everybody. And this is our first game here at the VIP on our number 1 field here at the McClure River Ranch. And, of course, we had our game earlier today. And remember, we do have 3 finals for you today. So, like I said, I'd like to welcome everybody. And remember, always dress for the weather for us here in Aspen, Colorado. That's the way we roll here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, you could say. After this, we're going to have the Just for the Fun of It Cup with Los Amigos, Alejandro Foster, Nacho Figueras, Gabriel Garcia, Pablo Spinacci. They're going to go up against Mountain Chevrolet with Benny Sangaline, Michael Payne, Mr. Mountain Chevrolet, Hilario Figueras. Going to play against his dad today, and Nick Rodan. Looks like we got everybody back after the courtesy change. 3:10 on the clock, 6-5, a very close game, and this one's going to be picked up here by. Got to go ahead and keep this ball over the top. Take it forward here, backed up cleanly by Tito. Oh, Mally getting around quickly, not like the Bay Pony. Mally, good pickup. Keep it moving, Mal. Going to have to go from right to left. Oh, good riding by Melissa Gansey. So, on the shot on goals. Will it stay on the field? And, yes, it does stay on the field. So they turn it up. Martine Hoyge's going to go ahead and keep it moving here for the Green Machine. Team Talk. Good read here by, Bellini. Taken out of the air by Godenzi. Tito on the Gray Pony. Coming around here. Still keeping it. Grinding it into the 60. It finally bounces off a pony and turned up clean by Martine. And we get a whistle on the play at 2:15. So that'll stop the clock with 2:15. And a 6-5 match here in our 4th chukker of play.
And important play here for the Santa Rita team here, Dale. They have yet to get no team has had a 2-goal advantage yet today. As I told you earlier, we've had 5 lead changes here in the final. Spectators getting what they paid for. And this will be a penalty 2 in favor of Santa Rita. And Alejandro is going to tee it up for Melissa, who's looking to get her 4th goal of the day. She leads all scorers at 3 goals. And her and Jeff Hildebrand have taken the honors on the stick work on the penalties so far. And Melissa looks like he's going to push this one just right of the post. So she's had 3 Remingtons here in the last, same side, all to the right. And, but she won't miss again, I have a suspicion. Now, here on the knock-in comes Martine. He's got Jeff Hildebrand running down the right side. And he's going to put it right up the middle, though. And he's got 2 pinks there to defend, Tito and Juan. Tito defers to Juan, takes the man. Bellini's got to make a decision quickly. And Hildebrand fights through there. But here comes Alejandro Novicia Estrada. Juan needed to move a little quicker there. And Alejandro. Now Jimmy's got to clear. Tomacho's got to clear. And Alejandro tees it up. And now he's got some room to run. And he's got Bellini behind him. But he's going to hit the next shot up to Melissa. Melissa waits for it. And here comes Martine. Martine takes that ball on the near side. Aregi. He's got two guys going forward. See if he can release it. Now here comes Gaudenzi on the defense. Big bomb there out front, but there's Bellini on the defense. Nice play by Bellini. Let's see what he'll do here. He's going to hit the tail shot. Alejandro, but it's a little short. He's got to defer to Tomacho. Oh, nice play. Tomacho out of the air. Can Tomacho get by Bellini? He leaves it there behind, but Alejandro on the steal. Back and forth here in the Fort Chucker. Alejandro taking it into the coffin corner there. Let's see if he can bail it out. Nice play there. Gets that horsemanship, pulls the horse right around. He's going to leave it there for Bellini. And here comes Bellini. Bellini gets one tap. Now he's got a hit. Now Alejandro's got the ball. Alejandro's going to run with it. Alejandro's got Gaudenzi and Melissa out front. And Alejandro's got to get through a bunch of Green Machine players there. Now he's going to hit it. He hits it up to Gaudenzi, but Jimmy Seward's there on the defense. Jimmy and gets the hook on Gaudenzi, but they're rubbing and rubbing. Tito gets it on the near side, but he defers it over to looking for the foul. He's not going to get it. And here comes Hildebrand. Hildebrand defers to Martin. Martin and Bellini coming together. Martin's moving, but Bellini's got the better one with the horse. And Martin gets in front of him. Martin drags that ball over the boards, and we're going to end the Chucker right there. A lot of action here in the Fort Chucker. 6-5. Closing thoughts here, Dale, on the Fort Chucker.
Got it back and forth here in the fourth, everybody. Get behind your teams. Give them a shout when they leave here because we're getting ready for our fifth Chucker, and this is where the game always seems to change. So make sure you get ready to give them a yell when they come back out. We're going to set them up for some fresh four-legged athletes once again, and we'll be right back here on CTV Sports. Welcome back to CTV Sports and the Aspen Valley Polo Club. McClure River Ranch, field number one. We got a good one here. I'm Dale Schwetz with Mark Ganzi, a.k.a. the Cobra. Played in our earlier game today. And now we're doing the final together here. This is the ChukkerTV final, 6-5 mark. What a match.
Yeah, good match here. And change of possession play here in favor of Santa Rita. And Juan's by himself. They're on an island. Uh-oh. And we got a whistle. Bellini fanned on that one. And let's see if they get Tomacho for an off-speed ride-off. Or would we have a dead ball foul here? Or no foul. But we're going to go to a bowl-in here. 6:20 left in the fifth chukker. Santa Rita holding on to a 6-5 lead. And Tomacho comes to the front. Ball gets bowled in. Hildebrand's all by himself. It hit off the front of his horse's leg. And they leave it there for Martin. Now Martin's got some room to go. What will he do? Maybe this time he'll shoot instead of dribble. And he does. He pulls out the 60-degree and drops it right over the top of the goal. And we're tied back up here at 6-all. Knotted at 6 apiece. 6 minutes left on the clock. Second goal for Martin. 2 goals from Hildebrand. Very balanced attack from the Tonkawa team. 5:53. Umpire Dorniak will bring him back here to center. Teams will switch sides. Tight match here. Watch the throw-ins here, Dale. That time Tonkawa got the throw-in and went right to goal. And this time Santa Rita gets the better of the throw-in. Here comes Alejandro. Alejandro controlling. Martin playing good defense. Now Alejandro's got some trouble. He's got 2 6-goalers on him, but he evades both of them. Great play by Estrada. Estrada's going to take a shot at goal here. Oh, my God, does that sneak in? It does. What a goal by Alejandro Novisha Estrada. Weaves his way through 2 great 6-goal players. Offside, near side, deep near side neck shot from about 60 yards out. And that is his 3rd goal of the day, matching Melissa. So Melissa and Alejandro leading the Santa Rita attack, 3 goals apiece. Great singular individual effort there by Estrada. Won the bowl-in and took it all the way down. Now, 7-6, Santa Rita back on top. And this time Hildebrand wins the throw-in. Ball trips under his horse. Now Bellini hits the backhander, but there's Jimmy Seward on the defense. Jimmy is going to turn, and he makes a nice play on Estrada. Good play by the 3-goal player from Houston, Texas. Here comes Jimmy. Jimmy on a nice chestnut here. Good ball control by Seward. Now he's going to pass, leaves it. Nice play there. And here comes Tomacho. Tomacho's got some room to operate. Tomacho Pieres, 6-goal player from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Here, weaving. And in front of there. And there comes the play. Can Jeff Hildebrand tap it through? And he's going to foul 2 pink players there. So that's a right-of-way infraction there, Dale, by Hildebrand. But good defense by Santa Rita. I don't think Juan fouled there. I know Tomacho was looking for the foul, but he made a very careful point to not foul. It was a former 9-goal player, knows what he's doing, and did not take the bait. And so this one they're going to move all the way up to a 5B because 2 pink players were coming, and they had a lot of open space in front of them. So ball placement here, important. Santa Rita's going to pick up about 130, 140 yards of ball placement. So Dorniak's going to place the ball down here. Santa Rita will tee it up. And so we do have a rule this summer that we put in place. If you shoot, and we put this in place last summer, if you shoot past the midfield line and you score the goal, it's a 2-point play. I don't believe Bellini's going to shoot a goal. But here we go. He elects to pass. Now, Tomacho will defend him. Juan now is going to pass. Beautiful pass by Bellini. Hits a horse. Bad luck there. And the ball falls down for Tomacho nicely. Bad luck there for Estrada. Now here comes Pieres. Pieres on a nice chestnut horse. He's got a runner, but he puts it up to Hildebrand. Doesn't quite get the full lumber he wanted on it. And Bellini's going to hit a nice backhander, but it falls right there to Estrada off the horse to Hildebrand. Alejandro playing that ball up the boards. He's got Melissa up front. He's got Tito up front. What will he do? And he's going to elect to pass. And he hits that ball, but he doesn't get the full wood on it. And here comes Tomacho Pieres. Tomacho hits that ball straight out front. I'm sorry, that was Jimmy Seward. Hits it out there to Bellini. Now Bellini's got to hit the backhander. Oh, he fans on it. Bad luck there. Here comes Seward. Seward hits a little neck shot up to Hildebrand. Doesn't have enough wood to get there. And here comes Alejandro. Alejandro plays the ball. Oh, bad luck. Kicks off a horse right to Jeff Hildebrand. And somebody fouled there. I don't know who, but we're going to find out from little mashup play there. Came off the foot of a horse, Dale. Kind of a melee play, as you like to say. So they're going to come up here to the third man, Dorniak, while we do a courtesy change They're going to go up to the instant replay booth. Ball came off the horse there, off of Alejandro's horse, which creates a new line. So that line was moving more north-south. And we're going to take a look at it here on Chucker TV on the instant replay. So we're going back to the replay booth and looking here on the video camera. And I'll turn it over to Schmeits. He is a double A-rated umpire here, and he'll tell us what happened there on the play.
All right, yeah, there you go, Mark. So you got a running gun and play down there, and as you said, dicey play. Ball's bouncing off of different horses' legs and changing the direction. It's called the quick change, and probably the most difficult play in the game of polo. We've talked, you and I have discussed this a lot, Mark. The quick line change, because it's most difficult for the players and the umpires on when that ball changes. And then a lot of people say, well, how far does the ball have to move on a quick line change to change the line? And the answer to that is far enough that the umpire sees the ball move, believe it or not. The umpire doesn't see the ball move and the ball stays in one spot, then it'll be the old original direction it was rolling. In this case, it bounces off a pony's foot, and the green player comes over the top of it. So when we return, we'll have a penalty shot in favor of the pink Santa Rita team. It'll be a penalty 5A from the spot. So a control play here. No reason to move the ball. If you notice earlier, Mark was discussing the play that happened down in front. They moved it to center. The ball placement is a big deal in the game of polo. The players, they know the rules. They like to move the ball. And when you have a player on an attack, like Santa Rita did last time with two players on the attack, they'll move the ball to the next line. In this case, all players are facing their goal on the defensive side. Nobody going on attack. And no possibility to back one to Melissa. She was pretty far up. So they'll just put it from the spot, and we'll have a penalty 5A with 3:22 on the clock. 7-6. Mark, tight match.
Yeah, definitely a tight match there, Dale. And I do agree that line change came more to the favor of the pink player versus the green player after seeing it on the instant replay. Now, Bellini hits a bomb out there for Melissa, and we're back in play here. 3:16 left in the fifth, Chucker. And on another beautiful mount, great centering shot there by Melissa. She hits the cut shot. At some point, they're going to have to hook her. And a beautiful bomb there from about 120 out. Let's see if she can bring this down and bring it inside. Melissa, beautiful play. Nice tap. She controls it. What a horse. She brings that inside of Martine's horse. Now she's going to hit the next shot, and it hits the leg of Martine's horse. A little melee in front. Now Melly's going to make no mistake about this one, and she puts it through. But look at the horsemanship by Melissa. Full acceleration, de-acceleration, checks down, puts that ball underneath Martine's horse. He can do nothing. He's a 6-goal player, and he can do nothing with that line change. And that just shows the level of field intelligence by Melissa. When she sees Martine go in front of her, she shuts down. She's got a great horse, brings that ball inside. Really hard to defend that play. Very hard to defend that play.
Yeah, I agree, Mark. I'm impressed with the horse flash, too. I mean, amazing horse because she gets the speed to get out in front. That's the play that gets them running. And then to be able to suck it behind, shut it down, as Mark was saying, is where the amazing horses come into play. Melissa mounted very well. Breakaway coming. Uh-oh, trouble in paradise. Is Alejandro, he leaves it behind. Bellini in the rumble seat, shot on goal. Oh, they're going to dodge a bullet.
Yeah, they did dodge a bullet. Tito won that throw-in. We talked about the details here in the second half. Every time Santa Rita wins these throw-ins, they're making good use of them. Nice little neck shot by Gaudenzi. Wasn't long, little 15-yard shot, but read it really well. Now, Tonqua's got to do something here. 8-6, they're down 2, 1:37 left. Martine is not being defended that hard, so he's going to bring it, and he's allowed to bring it until he's defended. Now he's going to hit a little pass out for Tomacho. Nice little give and go between the 2 6-goals. He says, hit it now. Too many taps by Tomacho. He's got to hit that ball, and now he does, but Martine kind of lost the advantage. Let's see if he can pick it back up, and he does, but here comes Estrada. You cannot fool him in this level of polo. 7-goal player makes a quick backhander up for Bellini. Now, can Jimmy ride him off? He can't. Bellini makes a savvy play, puts that ball up the boards, but now Seward's got it. Jimmy, nice little backhander there by Jimmy, finds right to Hildebrand and Martine. Martine says, I'll take that, and a little nice play there by Martine, gets through the hook of Estrada. And Bellini's looking for a foul. He's not going to get it, and here comes Tomacho. But we got an overlap play there. So, Dale, again, take us through that as the AA-rated umpire. Thanks.
He got his run here by Estrada as he's coming across the field. Martin gets it behind there, Mark, and the ball kind of popped up in front of him, but then it went behind his boot. And remember, if you have a player behind you, if the ball's behind your boot, you need to reach back for it. That's called a reaching play. Remember, always very important on the polo field, the player following the ball has the right of way over a player that's in front of the ball. Look at this bomb by Bellini. Melissa's going to get another opportunity here. Up by 2 goals. Melly, that's a crisp shot inside the 60. 100% on her first shots on goal, and she has got butter on fire. Melissa Ganzi killing it running the goal.
Yeah, and she's killing it at speed today. I mean, that's the big thing. Her horses have great burst in that first 60 yards, and we're seeing a speed out of her today that I haven't seen in a long time, and she has definitely been the thorn in Tonkawa's side. That gives her 5 goals on the day. Look, there's another 6.5 minutes left to play here, Dale. Tall road for Tonkawa, but they can do it. But I love the way that they're distributing the ball today. Santa Rita's just getting that ball. They played a little slowdown game in the third and fourth chukker, changed the tempo of the game. Now they've come out here in the fifth, and they're just running. They're running and hitting.
Yeah, well said, Mark. So we're going to send them off one more time. Everybody get ready for our 6th and final chukker. This is when you want to get behind your team. Santa Rita in the pink with a 3-goal lead, but Team Tonkawa, that is not enough to win a polo game. We'll be back for our 6th and final chukker. Stay with us. We're live here from the McClure River Ranch on CTV Sports.
All right, we're back here on ChukkerTV. 6.5 left to play here in the 2023 opening day. Jeff Hildebrand, we need to see some action from you this last chukker. Here we go. Anyone's match. 6:30 left to go. A lot of action up here in the NetJets flight deck today, and Melissa's going to win this bowl-in. She's going to control, bring it inside. Jimmy hooks her. She avoids the hook, but then Martine up, and Martine slides in front of Bellini, and we got a little melee play there. We'll see what happens. Tomacho got a little mount to the face, maybe. Okay, so let's reset the framework here. 10 seconds burned off the clock. Right away infraction by the Tonkawa team. They're going to tee this up for the Santa Rita team. Tonkawa's got to make a move here, Dale, 9-6. And they missed a couple of key goals there in the fifth at the beginning that could have put them up. And then Santa Rita turned the tide. Bellini's going to tap here. Tomacho waits for him. Smart patience by Tomacho. Bellini hits a little neck shot up there, and somehow it finds its way to Gaudenzi. And Gaudenzi shoots from about 60 yards out, and he puts the mount in the air on his helmet, a little frustration. But nice play there by Bellini. Everybody thought he was going for Estrada off to the right, but he opted to hit the next shot left to Gaudenzi. And now quick start by Tonkawa. They know they got to get going. and Martin hits a bomb out there. But there's Bellini. He's been deep all day. I don't think that play works for Tonkawa. And the ball comes back here for Martin. Nice horse by Martin. Beautiful-looking chestnut with a white blaze. He's going to bring this ball towards the board. It's got Tomacho behind him. Estrada leaves it there. Nice play. Now, they got to do something here. Here comes Tomacho, being guarded by Tito. Bad luck there, comes off the stick. Here comes Estrada. Hits a beautiful backhander, but Jimmy's going to clean that up. Here comes Jimmy. Put the mallet down, Tito. You got no chance at that line. Here comes now Martin. Martin taps it. Martin, he's got good control of the ball here. He's got two pink defenders in front, nowhere to go. He's got to play underneath them. Now he's going to shoot from about 80 yards out. That ball's got eyes, but again, bad luck for Tonkawa. Everything just drifting wide to the right or left, Dale.
Yeah, you said it, Mark, earlier. I think I like the adjustment here that Santa Rita made. Santa Rita, they played a control game early, but you see a lot of that. I noticed with Melissa, now they're spreading out this Tonkawa team. Tonkawa gets spread out a little bit here, and they're kind of missing the passing they had earlier in the first half. Nice shots on goal, but it's going to be the third knock-in here for Santa Rita, so those are 3 misses.
Yep, and not being defended here on the knock-in. I don't like that decision either. Big bomb out there from Melissa, but Hildebrand's got it covered up. And so Jeff Hildebrand's going to hit a little open backhander there. He hits it right to Melissa. That ball comes through and up, and Alejandro's going to get caught there. Martin jumped on that line off that backhander from Hildebrand. And nice recognition there, and he's all alone. He's got about 100 yards of real estate going alone. So this will be a penalty 4, and Tonkawa needs this badly, Dale. If they ever needed to get a goal with the 4:20 mark, you think about it, Dale, 3 goals, 4 minutes. They say you can score a goal in 1 minute per goal. And you and I have come back from, with Melissa and Juan, 6 goals down in a 6 chukker. It can happen. Not going to say it's going to happen today, but it can happen. We had some alchemy on that 12-goal team for 3 years. I think we lost 1 game. But, I like what Santa Rita's done. They've played 3 different games. The game within the game, Dale, today. They played a very slow-down style for the first couple of chukkers because Tonkawa got up on them. That sucked Tonkawa in. They changed. They adapted. And then they spread it out, and they played it over the top. It's kind of been 3 different games inside of 1 game. Tonkawa owned the first 2 chukkers. Then they played kind of even for a chukker and a half, and then really Santa Rita's dominated the last probably 8-9 minutes of Polo. All right, Martin's a very good penalty shooter. Oh, he bombs that one. That one looks like it drifted right. And, over by the cameras there. And so we're going to have a knock-in. Bad luck there for Tonkawa. He looks up at the sky. This is Martin's first season here. Great player, played in the World Polo League. He's played in the 26th goal, played in the Cameron in Argentina, plays at a very high level. And so we're delighted to have him here. He's an elite player. And adjusting to the altitude. Now Tomacho's going to defend Bellini a little tighter here. Smarter play with 4 minutes left to go. And now Juan's got to hit it. Third tap. And, he sneaks by Tomacho. Tried to sneak it. Now Bellini's going to run a little bit. And he's got Gaudenzi, but that ball's not going to get there. And Martin, and now he's going to look for it. Oh, nice play by Martin. Plays a little rope-a-dope with Bellini. Gets past him. Oh, but Bellini gets the hook down. And Gaudenzi hits a little backhander for Melissa. He's going to spring her. Here she goes. Melly. Nice little approach shot towards the middle. And here she goes again, looking for goal number 6. This could be the nail in the coffin, Dale. And a beautiful approach there in the middle by Melly. Can she get it again? She does. Hits it out of the air. Little neck shot. And, she overcooked it to the right post. And Tonkawa has a pulse. Tonkawa has a pulse.
Wow, another run. And again, Mark, I'm going to give it up on the speed, the pace of Melissa now. Every time she gets the ball, she's actually extending the space between her and the defending team. Yeah, I like the shot her. She overcut it, though. Actually, it's more difficult to hit it where she hit it, so great neck shot there, Mel. Just a little bit over, like you said, overheated it a little bit. Been running there, and that's the main thing because with 3:12 on the clock, a 3-goal lead here, now the pressure's on Team Tonkawa. So Mark was talking about a goal a minute, and it happens in the game of polo. We've actually seen 4 goals scored in 2 minutes in some games, but you need to get a penalty shot in there somewhere to stop the clock these days. And right now, Team Santa Rita, as I see, Mark, I agree with you. They're playing a chess game, and they're playing it at the highest level.
I look back to the 5th chukker, Dale. 2 critical plays. One, Martin had good control of the ball from about 60 yards out. And you and I were saying up here in the NetJets flight deck that he could dribble or he could shoot. and I'll tell you, in 2 weeks from now, he's going to be shooting. He won't dribble again because he dribbled through traffic, and that's a low percentage play. And he had a clean shot at goal, and he can make that shot. And then same thing, Tomacho. Tomacho is about 60 yards from goal. He had a clean look at the goal, and he opted to dribble in through traffic. Bellini didn't make the foul. They got control of the ball, and that's a 2-goal swing. And you look at those 2 goals right now, and you say, look, if Tonkawa converts those 2 goals, it's 9-8. It's not 9-6. So 3:12 left. There's still time. They're going to have to get a quick goal here. And they got Bellini camping. Bellini's just, he's got his RV. He's got his Coleman stove. He's got his Dinty Moore stew. I mean, that guy is camping. He is way back. He's not letting anything back. He knows he's sitting on a 3-goal lead with 3 minutes left. He knows what to do. Now, here comes Martin. He's got Tomacho on the right elbow. Now he's going to hit Tomacho. Nice play there. Oh, and Alejandro tries to get it, but he doesn't. Now Tomacho's got Hildebrand up front. Can he get him? And he does. Now, big moment here for Tonkawa. Here comes Jeff Hildebrand. He's got to make good use of this. Beautiful bomb by Hildebrand. Oh, my God. About 100 yards out. Jeff Hildebrand makes short work of that, and that's what Tonkawa needed. 2:45 left on the clock, Dale. It's anyone's game.
Unbelievable. You called it, Mark. That's the play they need to get behind them, everybody. 2:38 here. Nice give and go. Tomacho Pieres fighting Hildebrand. Jeff just smoking that one from a good 80 yards out. Here we go. 2 goals down, 2:28.
Now, off the Bolin, Tonkawa needed that one too, and Alejandro hits a bomb. And he's just playing field position right now. That's a smart play by Estrada with burning a lot of clock. It's about 100 yards. Now Martin's going to have time to turn this. Martin has no got Jimmy on the right. He's got Tomacho on the left. He's got to get this ball moving quickly. Cannot afford to dribble. He's got a lot of targets up front. He chooses to hit it, and Melissa stops that ball out of the air. Great play by Melly. Backhander by Gaudenzi. Good play there by the Santa Rita defense. And now Alejandro cuts in front of those 2 players. That's going to be a penalty 5A. Or 5B from the spot. They won't get the 4, I don't think here, Dale, if I'm reading it. Probably a 5B, if I'm correct, but you know the game better than I do. You tell me.
You're going to come running across here. I think they're going to leave it from the spot, but you can move it to the center if you like, Mark. You know, you 5A, 5B, you're about 10-yard difference. I think everyone had a stalemate play there. So I go with the 5A. More importantly, control with 1:50 on the clock.
And Tonkawa is going to use their 2 6-goalers and bring it. They've got Estrada on 7 goals right there. He leaves it for Tomacho. Now Martin goes. A little give and go there. Needs to get there on the near side. Taco, he gets there. Oh, great play by Martin. Oh, and Bellini coming up that line. Wow, he fishes that line. I didn't see that. A savvy play by the former 8-goaler.
You said he has RV and he was camping out. That's what he was doing. He was just camping out down there. And I don't know if he got lucky or if he's just that good of a player, but Bellini read that perfectly. Martino, they come across the right-of-way, and even though it doesn't look like a foul that much, he switches over exactly. And then you have our mounted official, Gaston Dorniak, in a perfect position there. So now the shoe's on the other foot. We had a penalty 5A for Tonkawa down by 2 goals with 1:58. Now we go back to 1:38, and they're going to move this one to center. And now, do you let Alejandro go for the 2-point conversion here, or what? What do you think?
You know, look, I think the most important thing for Santa Rita is to just burn the clock. You know, what they can't do is they cannot turn this ball over. Tomacho's going to pressure this 5A fast, so you'll see him come and try to meet it. But he's going to shoot. He's going to shoot to goal. That ball's got legs. It's a 2-pointer, and it's just going to go wide to the right. But that's good news for Tonkawa. They need to quickly get that ball teed up and back into play. 1:29 left. They still have time, Dale. And the quick start by Martin. Very smart. He's going to bring it here. He's got Jimmy behind him. And he hits the ball out to the board smartly to Tomacho. Good field position play. Pieres has got to do something with this ball, and that is not what he can do with that ball. Backhander by Alejandro. Great play there. Nice 100 yards of distance. Keeps chewing the clock. 1:06 left. Now they got to do something. Tonkawa needs a goal badly. Here comes Jimmy. Jimmy leaves it there for his 6-goaler Martin. Now, Tonkawa's got a couple going, but there again on the defense, Alejandro. Great defense here by Tonkawa. That ball is going to go off and over the boards. You have a change of possession play. Not much Tonkawa can do at this point, Dale. Now Santa Rita's just got to not foul. That's the key here. 43 seconds left. Don't have a foul. Martin, he runs right over that ball. And here comes Estrada. But Estrada's not going to be able to get there quickly. 35 seconds left. And I think if Santa Rita's smart, they'll let this ball get down there. 30 seconds left. They got to play it out. And Martin just couldn't find good wood on anything there in the last 2 minutes. And Santa Rita's going to come away here with the win. Alejandro clears that ball out of danger out to Bellini. Bellini's going to play it to the boards very safely and smartly. Here it comes to the boards. It's going to come over. And that's going to do it, Dale. 9-7. Put your hands together. Great team effort by the Santa Rita Polo team. Bellini points to the gods for his effort. And, Dale, parting thoughts here before we crank up the music.
You got it. There you go. So put your hands together. Anson Valley Polo Club is Santa Rita in the pink jerseys. They're going to take home the 2023 ChukkerTV Cup. Great game here. As I said, it went through. Mark, it was a close game. The score doesn't really show with the 2-point. It was 2-1 after the first, Team Tonkawa. 4-3 after the second Chukker, Team Tonkawa. And then it went back 5-4, and Santa Rita took the lead at halftime. Then they just kept the wheels rolling, 6-5, 9-6, and then we're going to end 9-7. I want to thank Mark Ganzi, the Cobra, of course, joining us here as co-commentator today for the ChukkerTV Cup. And we're going to send the players off. We're going to play some music for you. And get ready, because we got another final coming up for you and some trophy presentations. We got a lot of energy going here. welcome back, everybody. CTV Sports and the Aspen Valley Polo Club. I'm Dale Schwetz. I want to thank Mark Ganzi, a.k.a. the Cobra, for joining me for the finals of the 2023 ChukkerTV Cup. And I want to thank Rosie Novizia Estrada in the blue dress down. Everybody put your hands together for Rosie, please. She's going to be giving our gifts away today at the trophy presentation. Thank you, Rosie. Her husband, Alejandro, and a couple of her children are out there running around. You're going to see them on Polo Pony soon, but we'll get everybody lined up after they get going here. But let's go and do the pony first, Rosie. We're going to do the caballo first. The best playing pony, yeah. We're going to do the best playing pony. So, everybody, we always pick an MVP and a best playing pony. But I would love, you can't win a game without him. So, Jeff Hildebrand, step up here, Jeff. Come on and bring her right up in front. Come on up with all your trainers and everybody. Jeff Hildebrand, this is Gizmo of Bay Gelding. And you saw Jeff Hildebrand get loose out there. Put your hands together for the best playing pony of the 2023 ChukkerTV Cup, Gizmo. Congratulations, Jeff, and to all of Team Tonkawa. We'll get a shot right here. Oh, Jimmy right there. We'll spin her around really quick. Get a nice shot. Beautiful Bay Gelding. One more time for Gizmo and Jeff Hildebrand. Congratulations, everybody. Get in there, Jeff. There you go. There you go. Great photo op right there. You need the best playing ponies to win. We saw a lot of fabulous ponies today, but Gizmo was picked by the tournament committee as the best playing pony. So congratulations to Team Tonkawa and Jeff Hildebrand. All right, here we go. We're going to go with our runners-up first. So if we could get Jeff Hildebrand. Guys, put your hands together for Jeff Hildebrand. Jeff with 3 goals on the day, Jeff, and Rosie. 2 from the field, 1 from the penalty line, Jeff. Great game, especially this early in the summer season. Playing number 2, Jimmy Seward. Jimmy, come on up, Jimmy. Filling in today, did a great job. Going in for Grant Ganzi. Great job, Jimmy. Awesome play, had 1 goal on the day. Well, you know, we say his name a lot. The man in the green helmet, and a good friend of mine, Tomacho Pieres. And Tomacho with 1 goal on the day also. Doing a great job capping the team. Good shot there with Rosie. And, well, the newest comer to the Aspen Valley Polo Club, Martine Jauregui, with 2 goals on the day. Martine, great job playing the number 4 position. It was a battle back and forth all the way down to the end. As Santa Rita. Here they are, the winners of the 2023 ChukkerTV Cup. Put your hands together for Melissa Ganzi. 5 goals on the day, Melly. A very good day running the goal. Your horses look amazing, too, Mel. Well done. With Rosie one more time. Well, everybody, put your hands together for Tito Gaudenzi with also Tito working very hard with 1 goal on the day, but doing a fabulous job, working hard in the middle of the field. Santa Rita, Mark and I talked about it, played a great strategy today against Team Tonkawa. Playing the number 3, and we say his name a lot. He captained the team at a high level, Alejandro Novizia Estrada. Alejandro with 3 goals on the day, and there with his beautiful family, his wife Rosie and one of his children right there. Lolo there, and then put your hand together for the Secretary of Defense today, Juan Bolini. Juan. Great job, Juan. Every time I think you're going to retire, Juan, you play better. So maybe that's what you got to keep doing, brother. Well done. There they are. We have an MVP. We had our best playing pony. And the MVP for the 2023 ChukkerTV Cup is Alejandro Novizia Estrada. Alejandro, step up once again. And this is a family affair for Alejandro today with his beautiful wife there. Not only going to be able to hold the trophy. There you go. Great photo op right there. One more time. Put your hands together for Team Tonkawa on the green. Thank you, Jeff, as always, man. Great to see you guys. Jeff Hildebrand, Jimmy, Tomacho, Martine, and, of course, the winners of the 2023 ChukkerTV Cup, Santa Rita, Melissa Ganzi, Tito Guadenzi, Alejandro Novizia Estrada, and Juan Bellini. Big thanks to Rosie Novizia Estrada. Thank you, Rosie, for handing out our awards today. We're going to go ahead and clean the field up. Looks like we got Gaston Dorniak on a new horse on the far side. Everybody here at the field. Here we go. One more time for the Santa Rita team, everybody. Put your hands together. Raise it up, everybody. Great job there, guys. Love the jerseys, Mel. Love that color. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and send them off. We're going to clean the field up. We're going to go to a little bit of a break here on CTV Sports. And everybody here at the field. And in the next 10 minutes, we're going to start our final of the day, just for the fun of it. It's going to be Los Amigos with Alejandro Foster, Nacho Figueras, Gabriel Garcia, and Pablo Spinacci. And they're going to battle it out against Mountain Chevrolet with Vinny Sangaline, Michael Payne, Hilario Figueras, the son of Nacho, and Nick Roldan. So stay with us. I'm Dale Swenson. We'll be back here on CTV Sports.
welcome to Chucker TV. My name is Mark Ganzi alongside Dale Schwetz, and we're here for the third and final match of the day. Two evenly matched teams today, Dale, going at it here in the Just for the Fun of It Cup, our final match of the day. We've had two great matches. So we'll have Los Amigos going up against Mountain Chevrolet. We'll talk in a second, but here comes Mountain Chevrolet, my favorite pick for this weekend, and Michael Payne wins the throw-in. Beautiful layup shot there for Michael. Can it sneak inside the post? It can. Just to the left, and this team's got a lot of energy, Dale, and as I said, a very smart game against Mountain Chevrolet. They beat up on us pretty good. They beat up on FlexJet 6-4, and we really didn't feel like we were close in that match, but I know the Tonkawa match against Mountain Chevrolet was very tight, and ultimately I think Tonkawa played a smarter game. So, off the throw-in, off the bowl-in, off the knock-in, a quick change of possession, and quickly Mountain Chevrolet, 2 shots on the goal, nothing for their efforts, Dale.
Coming out strong, as you said, and you broke the Friday games down. Mark, I want to say more. You guys just had bad luck. I'm about to say about 17 times net Jets. You guys shot a goal, but it was great to see the turnaround today. I got to talk to Santos, who played with you. Bellini. He was much happier with the performance you guys put on today. But, yeah, I agree. I think this Mountain Chevrolet team is super strong. Nick Roldan. And look at this. Within 3 minutes or 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes of the first chucker, Mountain Chevrolet has taken 3 shots on goal. And remember, everybody here at the club or you're watching on CTV Sports, when that ball goes wide and we have a knock-in, that means the opposing team is missing the goal. And you need to make those goals. Here we go. It's going to be Los Amigos blue on the move. Figueras tries to get a piece of it. Turned around. Oh, whoa. We're going to stop there.
Exciting to start. The field was amazing. We knew that it was a really tough team that we had against. Mark always puts a really strong team in the field, and it was Gilberto's first game, tournament and everything, so happy that he did good. I used to play a lot with Pablo when I was younger. We were cousins and we played a lot of kids tournament together until we played the Open together. Then a few years we play against each other. And now, we have the opportunity to play back again, and it feels really good. Have a lot of connection, and with Alejandro, I played last year here with Melissa. He's a great defender, a great back. He plays really simple. He understands the game really good, so he makes things simple. And Gilberto, I think he had a really good game. Yeah, I think yes. Well, this is a single elimination tournament, so winning today was keeping one foot in the tournament, so it was really nice now that we have another game in the weekend to keep playing, and yes, a lot of fun.
We're here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm where the PTF Polo ASSN Junior Tournament is being held for the first time ever at this location. And I mean, could you get a more beautiful venue? Probably not. The tournament includes players of all ages, starting with the youngest at just 2 years old and the oldest at 20 years old. So you've got all ages, all skill levels, and a whole lot of fun. Let's go check it out.
It reminds me of my days when I was in that position playing the kids tournament, and for us it meant the world. So I'm very happy to be here supporting my son and other kids as well, because I think they really enjoy this, and for them it's even more important than for us probably playing the 26 or the 22.
Well, that's a wrap on the PTF Polo ASSN Juniors Tournament at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. So much incredible talent coming up through the ranks. The future is certainly bright for the sport of polo. Now, for more information on the PTF, head to polotraining.org. And, of course, head to ChukkerTV for all of our awesome content, including full game broadcasts.
We're here at Santa Rita Polo Farm cooking an Argentine-inspired fire meal for the Ganzi family. We have a 4-course meal tonight, and everybody will be tasting the food that we cook on the fire. We're here in Wellington at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. It's a beautiful place that we've come for several years. We love cooking here. The combination of our fire cooking with the table set next to the barn and to the horses just creates a beautiful atmosphere, and we love coming here and creating experiences every year. I think anybody that is new to these events is going to be very shocked right when they walk in, not only because of the grill setup or the fire cooking, but just the whole walk into this barn, you know, with the horses eating right next to you, and then the tables are set with candles. I just think the whole atmosphere around this place is beautiful and very shocking. With the menu, we always try to, bring new things to the dinners, new items. Obviously, we try to source everything that's in season and try to do our best to keep the menu changing and flowing. I'm Augustine Malman, and welcome to my chef's table at Santa Rita Polo Farm.
Welcome back, CTV Sports and the Aspen Valley Polo Club, McClure River Ranch, field number 1. I'm Dale Schwetz with Mark Ganzi, a.k.a. the Cobra. Played earlier today. 2 great finals we've had. A little bit of an issue there with Nacho Figueras. He is okay. I just want to let everybody know, but for safety reasons, he's chosen to sit out the rest of the game. So we're waiting on Tomacho Pieres. If you remember Tomacho, he played for Team Tonkawa. He is a 6-goal player, and that's the same rating of Nacho, right? Right there, 6 goals. And so he's going to fill in, and he should be all warmed up, ready to go. Yeah, this guy is well, Mark, you know what? When we want to talk about what a great pilot Tomacho Pieres is, you'll be one person who can talk about that.
Well, I think that the best player him and Spinacci have played together a lot, and Gabriel Gracita, so it's a good fit. But Nick Roldan, NR8, comes out with the Bolin and a little fancy pyrotechnics out of the air. He leaves it there for Michael Payne. Let's see if Michael will check down here and bring the ball inside. Nice play there by Payne. Ball goes over the mallet, and on the control is Spinacci. Spinacci in no real sense of rush there, and he's going to hit it up to Tomacho. So welcome to the game, Tomacho. And Ilario leaves it there for Roldan. Nice little one-man, two-man play there between Roldan and Figueras. So the younger Figueras will stay in the match. Nick's going to shoot from downtown off the elbow, tries the deep neck shot. Doesn't get there. Spinacci turns the ball, and he's going to meet Roldan here in a second. And instead, he hits it up there for Alejandra, but here comes Gabby Gracida. Gabby Gracida is going to hit the ball out there straight down the middle. He comes together with Roldan. Two beautiful horses come together, and they leave it for Alejandra. And here comes Alejandra. She picks it up off the fly. Alejandra about 30 yards outside of goal now. She's going to bring it inside. Here she comes. Nice approach shot there by Alejandra. And Roldan's there on the defense and meets her. Cleans it up. And Roldan gets met by Pieres. But he gets the better Pieres. Brings that ball forward, and he's got going deep. He's going to hit a bomb here, and that is a bomb to El Gato Vincenzo. But there goes Michael Payne in front of El Gato. And here comes Michael Payne. Hits a beautiful cut shot down the middle. He's got a lot of time here. He could check down, and he's going to opt to shoot, and that ball is going to go wide. That's the space where you want to shut down and bring that ball inside. And up here in the flight deck, the consensus is Michael Payne does not shut down. So, anyway, turn and burn, shake and bake. So here we go. Pablo Spinacci on the knock-in, hits it to Pieres, and Roldan and Pieres come together. Roldan gets the ball out in front of Pieres. Pieres is going to guard him inside. Nice play by Pieres. Oh, and Roldan gets the slip on him. Here comes Roldan. Bouncing ball, gets nice control of it. And Roldan's going to opt to shoot from about 60 yards out. And that ball will also go wide right. Now, Los Amigos doesn't go over the end line. Ball stays in play. And here comes Pieres. He moves that ball. Gracida to Pieres. Gracida up the boards. Gabriel Gracida, 3-goal player out of El Paso, Texas. And nice backhander there by Ilario. Beautiful backhander to two green players. And here's Roldan on that nifty little gray. He gets around. He's got all kinds of space to leave the ball. And here comes Tomacho Pieres. Tomacho also leaves the ball behind. And Michael Payne there is met by Spinacci. Here comes Hilario Figueras. Hilario hits a nice little backhander there for El Gato. But Michael Payne turns on it. He can't go there. Michael's got to get out of the way. Gabriel Gracida turns inside. Nice play by Gracida. Oh, Roldan picks his pocket. And here comes Roldan. Beautiful open backhander there by Roldan. But here comes Spinacci. Beautiful play on the inside there by Spinacci. And he's going to hit that ball. Oh! Tags Roldan right on the Colito. And that ball's going to get played inside. Gracida looking for the turns. Not going to get it. It's one stride too late. And here comes Roldan. Roldan's going to fire that ball up to his number two, Michael Payne. But Michael Payne is met there by Tomacho. Tomacho makes the up hook. Nice, smart play by the 6-goaler. And here comes Tomacho on a nice horse of Figueras's. Tomacho coming down to the 124 mark. The ball comes off of El Gato's horse, but Alejandra's right there. She's got plenty of space to get to that ball. She plays it on the near side perfectly. Now she can play it on the offside, and she loses grip of the mallet. And a bunch of gentlemen stop and get her mallet. That is what gentlemen should do. Very well done. Let's give it up for the 4 gentlemen that all stopped. Alejandra, you have friends. Okay. The Cobrita smiles at the stadium. Wave to all your fans up here in the flight deck. Okay. So, minute 9 left. We didn't get time to change horses, so a couple people are going to opt to change. A little courtesy change, because we had that 5-minute delay when Nacho came off. And so, and a late courtesy change here. So, we'll frame it here for 5.5 minutes gone. A scoreless game. Mountain Chevrolet, Dale, has taken 5 shots at goal, and Los Amigos has taken 1 shot at goal so far. So shots favor Mountain Chevrolet. What do they have to do to put the ball in the net?
And I agree with you. You've had all these knock-ins from the Mountain Chevrolet team. I think they may be pushing it a little bit too hard, too fast. As you said, you know, always take a check over your shoulder, see how much room you have, and then maybe take a little bit more choice shots. They're taking difficult shots for me, Mark, and that's a lot of teams get in those situations. You know, you get in there where you're just running the goal so much, and I don't realize how much time you have. But at the moment, they have been controlling the first chukker here, but the score is 0-0. So Los Amigos blue. And remember, with the switch with Nacho, you know, just getting used to Tomacho in the number 3 position here. Tomacho going to change up onto the little dark bay pony here. As once they said Nacho is okay. We'll get some feedback on Nacho just to make sure. but they said he's okay. Just for safety reasons, he was going to be filled in by Tomacho Pieres, and Nick Roldan says, all right, I'm going to get off the gray, get on the chestnut, try to work this one down the sideline. Inside, outside, that's a nice give and go. Hilario's first opportunity at one, once, twice, 3 times by Lady, Hilario Figueras, and Que Golazo. Hilario very strong at 5 goals.
Yeah, no, Hilario is one of the key players we're featuring this summer. A player to watch, Dale. I think you got to keep your eye on Martin. You got to keep your eye on Hilario. These are 2 young players that are emerging, and we're delighted to have both of them here at the club. Hilario actually was one of the original players. He played here as a junior player 10 years ago with his parents, and so it's nice to see Hilario evolve as a professional. 6 goals in Argentina, 5 goals here in the U.S., but on his way up and ascend. Very well organized, very well mounted. So we've got 2.
Back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz here with Mark Ganzi, a.k.a. the Cobra. We're in our final of the day just for the fun of it. 1-0 here, Mark. Kind of an interesting start. Nacho took a little bit of a fall, so Nacho Figueras. Like I said, he is okay, but he just decided to, for safety reasons, not to play. Tomacho Pieres came in. So that's your Los Amigos blue team with Alejandro Foster, Tomacho Pieres, Gabriel Garcia, and Pablo Spinacci. They're in the red and blue. Call them Los Amigos blue today against Mountain Chevrolet with Vinny Sangline, Michael Payne, Hilario Figueras, and Nick Roldan.
And we're back in play here, Dale, in the second chukker. And Roldan releasing the big ball today. He's got Michael Payne to run under a few of those big balls, and Michael's got to go near side. Fans over it, and Spinacci, he leaves it there for Hilario, but Spinacci's got no play there. Now Spinacci will turn. Pablo Spinacci, 6 goals from Argentina, Buenos Aires. And here comes Tomacho Pieres. Tomacho leaves it behind for Pablo. Nice little give and go. Now he's going to hit it right up there for Alejandro. She's got to check and wait for that ball. Roldan's going to take control. Nick Roldan, 8-goal player from Wellington, Florida. He's going to uncoil on this one. Just a little bit off center and off target, but Figueras is going to have enough space here, Dale, to hit a cut shot. Wow. And he fans on that one. Now Michael Payne's going to shoot at it. And that ball's got eyes. And Michael Payne's still fighting for it. And here comes Vinny. El Gato's coming down the line. But now Payne's going to hit the backhander to Vinny. And Vinny tries to meet that backhander. And there is Hilario. And this is a full-on melee play. Now, who comes out of it? Gabriel Garcia comes out with the ball. And it looks like Tomacho. Sorry, that's the green helmet versus the blue helmet. So, Tomacho Pieres slows it down again. And now they're looking for Spinacci. Spinacci's got a lot of room to work here. Let's see if he'll open this horse up. And now he's got Gabriel Garcia going down with Roldan. And Spinacci hits a beautiful pass to Gracida. Roldan caught napping there a little bit, and Gracita's going to shoot from about 60 out. He's going to leave it behind there for Vinny. Vinny. Oh, nice neck shot by Vincenzo. Vincenzo plays it out to Alejandra, and Alejandra's going to play this ball forward out to the boards. Nice safe play there by De La Vega. She's going to play this ball now inside. Good turn there by Alejandra. She still has possession. Alejandra bringing it along the baseline. And Michael Payne comes in front of her. She's going to shoot at goal. That ball's got eyes. And Michael Payne takes it off the line. And bad luck there for Alejandra. And it's still 1-0. 4 minutes left. No whistles yet here in the second Chuckerdale. Back-to-back action. 4:09. Ball's met up against the boards. And who comes out of it with control? But it's Tomacho Pieres. Tomacho leaves it for Figueras. Figueras hits a little backhander nifty to Roldan. Now, Roldan's got a couple of targets going forward. He's got Michael Payne and he's got El Gato. He's going to opt to choose to hit that ball to Vincenzo, but it's a little bit short. Figueras is going to push that line, and nice play by Tomacho. Leaves it for Spinacci. What will Roldan and Spinacci do? And have a little Spanish sword fight. And here comes Roldan. Comes out of it, but Spinacci wants another cut at him, and he leaves it behind. Now, here comes Pieres. Tomacho first on that line. That line changed quickly. Tomacho Pieres. Beautiful black horses under from Figueras. And he bombs one from about 120 out, and that ball's just going to float wide right, Dale. Quick action here. We're going to get a horse.
Get a little Kersey change here, and a lot of action once again, back and forth, running and gunning Polo. Very clean, open Polo here in our final, just for the fun of it. Tomacho's going to go ahead and take this opportunity to change up, as he said. Marcus pointed out, beautiful-looking black pony right here. Tomacho getting a good hit on it. He's got the wind behind him right there, but hitting that ball a good 130. Now, remember, the Aspen Valley Polo Club, we got a lot going on this summer. And, of course, the highlight of the season is August 27th. Summer Polo Charity Classic benefiting the Aspen Valley Hospital Foundation. It's the club's summer marquee event and one of the city's most anticipated social summer events. And the club, this is a big part here for us, Mark. I actually, back in the day when they first started, Mark, I had the luxury and the opportunity to do a tour before they made all of the adjustments down there at the Aspen Valley Polo Club.
Well, look, I think what's really unique about this Polo Club, Dale, is that you've actually got four different venues where we play polo. There's no other polo club in the world where the elevation shift from fields is measured in thousands of feet. So, the club fields, you've got obviously Sopers Mountain Ranch in Emma, which is beautiful. You've got the Rosespur Field, which we play practice at. You've got Tonquah, which is a gorgeous field, which is the closest field to Aspen. You've got the two fields here at McClure Ranch, and you've got the club field. So it's really great, I think, for a polo enthusiast because there's not another polo club in the world where you change elevation and you get so many different looks at, when you're playing practice or playing a tournament game or, playing in the Tomacho Pieres. Okay, and Roldan's there on the control, and Michael is adjusting some tack. And maybe we need a tack timeout for Michael, and let's see if we can do that. Let's make sure that he's okay. Safety of the player and safety of the tack. So we're going to take a tack timeout here for Michael Payne. Let him get comfortable. Let his horse get comfortable. And so umpire Dorniak will check tack. Protocol is you want to check the tack. Make sure you've been there, Dale, as a double-A umpire. Want to make sure all your players are safe. Make sure their mounts are safe as well. But to your point earlier, Dale, I think, in the 10 years the club has been around, we've made a lot of improvements, a lot of adjustments. And, I think this is arguably one of the top, premier destinations for summer polo in the world because I think the polo is great, the fields are great, the facilities are great, but you can't beat the Valley. What this polo club has off the field is, you can't find that in the UK, you can't find it in Soto Grande, you cannot find it in Santa Barbara, and you can't find it in New York. So we think we've got a pretty special environment up here. Ball's back in play, and Vinny comes together with Gabby Gracida, and El Gato gets the better of him. And now Figueras is going to dig that ball out, and he's got Roldan, and three players converge together. But Alejandra is going to end up with the ball, and here she comes. Alejandra de la Vega beats all the pros, and she's carrying that ball to goal. Here she comes. Alejandra on the approach. beautiful approach there. It's got just enough room. Can she cut it back? And, but she does leave it on the field. And there is, unfortunately, he got the penalty. Wow. Who cut in front there? So, looks like Michael Payne is going to get caught on the right-of-way infraction. So, walk us through that play a little bit, Dale.
So, great little play right here by Alejandra Foster. She took that play off to the right side. Now, 9 times out of 10, when you do go to the offside, you want to back that ball straight back because one of your own players can get on the right-of-way. Pablo Spinacci and Alejandra were so set up perfectly, and one of the Mountain Chevrolet players came right in front, so Alejandra will do the honors. Open goal, penalty 2, and there you go. Put your hands together, Aspen Valley, as Alejandra is going to set up the penalty and also achieve the short penalty there. The penalty 2 is taken from either the spot or the 30, and the player has the ability to choose whether he wants to hit the ball from the spot, as long as it's inside the 30-yard line to foul, or pull it to the center of the field and hit it from the 30. Alejandra says, no, I'll take it from the side, and a nice stroke there with 1:35 on the clock. Great play here by Los Amigos Blue, and more importantly, getting the equalizer here with 1:30 on the clock. That's going to give him a lot of breath of fresh air here in his second chucker as he gets turned around by Tomacho Pieres. Back and forth, a little more close-knit chucker here, Mark, than the first chucker. Looks like the defense on both teams is kind of beefed up a little bit. A lot of sword fighting going on, a little racing and rubbing. Nick Rodan now from 70 yards out and just off the pony.
Yeah, Nick's been a little snake bit here. Some of the challenges that he had at the Ryder Cup in France has carried over. He just hasn't been able to quite find his mark in the last 6 or 7 games, and players go through slumps, and hopefully he'll get through it. But it's been a tough June and July so far for Dan, and now we're back in play here, and Los release ball there out front for Gabby Gracita. Here comes Gabby. He comes together with Michael Payne. Oh, he cuts that ball back very niftily. And here comes Spinacci from El Paso. A beautiful credit Gabrielle Gracita with a beautiful assist, Dale. And Gabby, former 6-goal player, knows what he's doing. Beautiful little open cut shot to Pablo, and Spinacci's like, thank you very much. I'll take care of this.
That's called change the field, Mark. You said it perfect. Done. Put your hands together, Aspen Valley. We're going to send them off one more time. And we got another close-knit final for you here. 2-1. We'll send them off, get prepared for our third chucker of play. And while we're waiting here, we'll be right back here on CTV Sports. Stay with us. Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz and Mark Ganzi, and we're live here at the Aspen Polo Club. I'd like to welcome everybody for coming. Thanks for coming out again, everybody here. Tell a friend, of course. Thanks for coming out, joining the festivities today on our Polo Extravaganza. 3 finals, and we're going to have a lot of Sundays where we have 3 finals. We usually start in the morning. We started like 9:45 this morning, and we went at 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, and here we go on our final of the day, just for the fun of it, and away we go.
They took control of that bowl in really well, and here's Alejandra Foster again on the offense. Plays a nice ball. Good ball control out of Alejandra today. She cuts that ball back towards the center. She's going to have to make one more cut shot, and she leaves it behind there for Gabrielle Gracida. Here comes Roldan. Nick Roldan. Nick, longtime fixture here in Aspen for 10 years, and he hits that ball out to the youngster Figueras, and now we're on a race. Spinacci and Figueras coming together, and both of them ride over that ball, and they leave it there for Gabby. Gabby hits a nice backhander to Tomacho, but he runs into a wall of Roldan. And Nick Roldan, very smartly, checks underneath him, and Tomacho goes for the next shot from about 140 yards out. The ball's got eyes. It's rolling, but it's not going to get there because there's Nick Roldan. And Roldan turns, plays that ball. Stadium here, and here comes Hilario Figueras. Bad luck there off the foot of the horse. Gabrielle Gracida playing nice classic polo today, good backhanders, but unfortunately Tomacho did not turn for that. And here comes Roldan. He's got 2 guys going downfield. He's going to hit a rocket of a pass. Harris. So, good teamwork there by Roldan, playing the distributor where he is one of the most effective players in the U.S., and really important to have a good number 3 who can distribute the ball. We saw that today in the second game where Alejandro Novicia Estrada really distributed the ball nicely to Ganzi and Gaudenzi. And when you open the field up, it makes it a lot easier. Obviously, the ball travels a lot faster than a horse, between 80 and 110 miles an hour against a horse that moves at 25 to 35 miles an hour. So, tie game, 2-all here, 4:29 left in the third chukker. This ball is going to be bowled in by our umpire, Dorniak, and the ball gets bowled in, and Los Amigos takes control. Here comes Spinacci. Nice pass out there to Gabrielle Gracida. Gabby hits a beautiful centering shot for Pieres, but nobody's home. Here comes Hilario. Hilario hits a nice backhander there for Roldan, open, perfectly placed. Now, Roldan's got El Gato going. Can he hit him? And he does. That ball's going to reach Vincenzo, and here comes Vincenzo. A little half tap beats Spinacci. Now here comes El Gato. Now he's got a lot of room to run. Can check up on this ball and make use of it. He's going to take the full swing. By Vincenzo. Vinny El Gato Sanguine. Nice goal by Vinny, a.k.a. my cousin Vinny. It's like second son to me. Love Vinny. So, Dale, 3:27. We're going to stop the clock. And now the goals are coming. They weren't coming the first 2 chukkers, but behind, 2-1. Quickly got back, got goals from Vinny, and got a nice goal from Hilario Figueras. So, finally the shots are starting to fall, Dale. It's a little tepid in the first 2 chukkers, but now we've got some good back and forth here.
Yeah, no, good point again, Mark. I think they're opening it up. We saw Santa Rita do the same thing. They played that tight control game, and then they get into the hit-and-run game. And definitely here, though, this is the first breakaway goal that Vinny's had, and that was perfect. Picture-perfect run. I mean, just taking his time, stroking the ball. I've seen Vinny sticking balling the last couple days, and when we use the term sticking ball, that's when a player goes out and practices by himself. And he's been at the field, up at the Sopers Mountain Field yesterday when his mother played. He was up there working out. He got up this morning instead of sticking balls. So definitely helping out because right here, that's a perfect run, shot on goal. And this is the way the Mount Chevrolet was playing on Friday when they were clicking.
Yeah, no, I said it earlier. I thought this was the team that was going to win the weekend. They had the horses, they had the players, and they just Tonkawa played a better match on Friday. But here we go. Ball's bowled back in. And Alejandra, again, playing some of the best polo I've seen her play. She wins another bowl in, brings that ball down. They got to come back and chase her and defend her. And here comes Roldan. Roldan puts it out for Eladio. Eladio takes that ball out of the air. Great play by Figueras. Here comes Eladio Figueras from the Criachatai team in Argentina. And Eladio on the run here. He's got about 120 out, and he's going to smoke that ball, and that ball's going to stay on the field. What's he going to do here? He's going to cut it back? No. Leaves it there for Michael Payne. Can Michael bring it inside? He does. Nice play by Payne. Oh, and he's met there by Tomacho. And Tomacho. Now, Roldan doesn't like the non-call. And Roldan's going to come back and get this ball back, I'd imagine. And now we got a horse race. Tomacho's going to opt to check down. He knew Roldan was going to get him. So, Tomacho checks down. Now hits the next shot. Beautiful play by Pieres. And 300 yards, it goes the other way. Unfortunately, against Mountain Chevrolet, they didn't like the non-call down there in the goal there, Dale, but that happens sometimes, and you got to play through that stuff. So, we'll reset it. 3-all, 2:18 left. Los Amigos gets the equalizer on the nice run by Pieres. And Mountain Chevrolet have to get their composure back. They've played really well here in the third chukker. They've clearly outplayed Los Amigos, and we'll see if they can get their composure back. Here we go. Ball's going to get bowled in by Dorniak. And here it comes. Gets stuck up front and dives in Tomacho, but he can't get it. Hilario Figueras controls. Hilario, he's got Roldan going. Hits a nice little pass for Roldan. Roldan reaches back, can't quite get it. Spinacci dueling against Figueras. Classic Spinacci. He's going to take it nice and slow and easy. Play a little cat and mouse here. And he's got Gabriel Gracita short for the pass if he wants it. And he's got Alejandra short for the pass. So, he's going to go for Alejandra, but ball doesn't quite get there. Here comes Gabriel. Gabriel hits it out of the air. Oh, they both did it out of the air, Roldan and Gabriel. But Roldan gets the better of it. Nice little backhander. Great play by Figueras. Figueras slips him. Now he's got some room to operate. El Gato's going to come behind him. Now he says go. And here comes Michael Payne. Michael Payne's got the speed, but he's going to defer to Vincenzo. But Spinacci's played a great back position all day, but Michael Payne down. He brings it inside. Opts for the little swing, little half swing. And he's going to get the ball stolen, and we've got a safety. So, the safety is when the defending team hits the ball over the end line in trying to defend. And the reward for that is the team on offense, in this case, which is Mountain Chevrolet, Michael Payne's team, will now get a 60-yard in favor of Mountain Chevrolet.
Well said there, Mark. Penalty 6 on the play. And this is a great opportunity here now. 54 seconds on the clock. 3-3 here in the third chukker. We got a set of threes on the board. So huge opportunity, Mark, because after this, I do not believe that they make this one. They probably won't have time for another bowl-in. You might see another bowl-in, but you will get a quick knock-in, I would think. Or we'll see if Los Amigos decide to take a big turn and work the clock a little bit. But here comes Figueras with the penalty 6. Alario. Figueras right down the center. And it looked like Pablo let that go, but well read here by Tomacho Pieres. Pieres is going to work it around the side. Look, here comes the clock, so get ready for your 30-second warning horn, everybody. Tomacho back to the center, looking for Alejandra. Will he get there? Nikki still has time. Everybody grabbing leather. They spin around quickly. There's your 30-second horn. Well done, Pablo, not to make a play there. He would have fouled. He leaves it for Tomacho. Now Nick overrides. 20 seconds left. Too far. Cat and mouse playing around. Here comes Nick. He's got 15 seconds on the clock. Nicky still has time here. Now he can go for the big ball right here with 8 seconds. Here comes Roldan. Snap. There's the shot. Michael Payne, 1 second. 2, 1. Oh, no. Just out of time, so no goal. Man, put your hands together, Hampton Valley. That's the way you end the half right there. 3-3. We'll stand up, though. When we return, that's not going to be a goal. The horn rang before, so they're going to have a bowl-in, though. So Mountain Chevrolet will have a bit of an advantage when we return from our halftime. So stay with us here on CTV Sports. The club will be right back for your second half of play.
And welcome back to Chucker TV. We are in our final of the day, Dale. Halftime complete here, 3-all. All 3 games today separated either tied or separated by a goal. And we are ready to go here. And that ball literally, Dale, was about 3 yards in. So technically the umpire has taken, I think, 10 yards out. You cannot bowl it in the mouth of the goal. So Dorniak bowled that in perfectly. That ball gets stuck up front. And we've got a little play up front and gets control. And he's coming out of there with the ball. And Roldan has got under control here, but here comes Alejandra. Alejandra sneaks in front of Roldan, and Roldan can't quite get to it. And now we've got a foul in the play. So this should be a penalty 5 in favor of Mountain Chevrolet. 5A. Sorry, 5A. Alejandra just cut in front of Nick there. And that's a good foul, actually. You're not giving up any field position. I like the play by Alejandra. She's been aggressive. If I'm Roldan, I shoot to goal here. And Dorniak issues play, and here he goes. So, Roldan shoots at goal, but it's a nice pass to Figueras. He plays it right off his mallet, and that is going to be a foul. And so, nope, the ball came off a horse's leg. No foul called. And here comes Spinacci. Spinacci on the move. He's got Tomacho out front. Can he hit the pass? He does. Hits a beautiful bomb there. At it all day today, Dale. Let's see if what's going to happen here. So, Tomacho shuts down. He's going to take a deep neck shot. It's got a chance. Oh, and that ball just comes inside the post. And we'll have a knock-in here for Mountain Chevrolet. So, for Chucker. Blood there is Mountain Chevrolet. By Los Amigos. Now it's Mountain Chevrolet's turn. So Roldan hits this ball, big ball out front there for Figueras. And Figueras got a beautiful chestnut. He's got the leg on everyone. Look at that horse gallop over the line there. Here comes. And unfortunately, it does not get there. So bad luck there by Figueras. Nice knock-in by Roldan. It's a beautiful bomb, about 130. Figueras picks it up on the chestnut, and we've got another knock-in. 3-all here, 4:55 left. Okay, so Spinacci plays the ball out there to Gracita. Gabby Gracita takes the ball nice and neatly there. Now he's got a pass, and he hits a beautiful pass up there for Alejandra. She's got some space on the near side. See if she can get there in front of Roldan. She can't. Roldan hits a nice backhander. Perfect play to Figueras. When Roldan hits those big backhanders, he gets his team opened up. Here comes Figueras together with, he's on the horses of his dad. And Hilario gets the better of that. He's going to play it inside. Nice little play, but I think that ball squirted just over the end line. So bad luck here for Mountain Chevrolet, Dale. They've had a couple of opportunities here. They've not been able to capitalize. So Spinacci is going to play this ball out to the right. He's challenged by Figueras. He's got Gabby Gracita on the boards, but he opts to go for Alejandra. Alejandra's got some space now. Here she goes. She's going to drop the hammer. Nice approach by De La Vega. Here comes De La Vega. Oh, beautiful cut shot there for her. Centers it up nicely. She's got about 30 yards left to go. Nice play by Ali. Can she bring it in? Ali. Yes! And she gets it. Nice goal there by De La Vega. And 3:30 left there by the Los Amigos team, really using all 4 players. Spinacci hits the big bomb there to De La Vega, and he's getting good productivity from Gracita and from Pieres. So nice balanced attack here, and that's why they're up 4-3. Let's see if Mountain Chevrolet has a counter. So we were just sitting up here, Dale, here in the NetJets flight deck. Always good to have our friends at NetJets here. You're talking a little bit about the technology, and this is the only polo club in the United States that has live stream games all summer, which is a great feature, so our fans can tune in from all around the world and watch great U.S. polo. Talk a little bit about the use of technology here and what we do here at the club.
You got it. Well, you got to embrace the technology. That's the first thing, always. I'm also, like Mark said, I worked as a professional umpire at the highest level with the top 5 guys in the world. And when I did, we did not have the technology that we have today. Chucker TV was put together, of course, by Melissa Ganzi, Mark Ganzi, and it changed the game of polo, bringing replay and challenge system to the game. So when I say that is that it gave the opportunity for the players to actually challenge the calls of the umpires. Now, in the World Polo League and all our polo in Southern Florida, we also use that in some of our finals here. The players will have the ability to challenge one call per half. If they challenge a call and they win the challenge, then they receive another challenge. If you're wrong and the umpire is right on the challenge, then you lose your challenge. That system has changed the face of polo overnight. And we love that about CTV Sports, ChukkerTV. It's been such a fun part. And also the players, sponsors, and all kinds of fans around the world have embraced it, so we really appreciate that. Looks like we got everybody back on the field here, and oh, man, both teams. And Nick Roldan's going to take one out of the bowling here and just rock and roll one down. Yeah, and he got some Nicky fans down there. Get behind them. They want to hear you yell and scream 4-4. Sometimes it is the difference, believe it or not. And that'll bring us back to the center. So nip and tuck here, Marcus. They just keep going back and forth. One team scores, the other team comes back. Haven't had one team get an edge here. It was 1-0 after the first. Mountain Chevrolet, 2-1 Los Amigos. They went into halftime 3-3, and here we are 4-4 now in the fourth chukker of play. Remember the bowling. It's the possession play. Nick Roldan only scored one. Look at this. Nick looking for two in a row here. Roldan on the chest-up pony. Oh, that ball's got eyes. Nick Roldan. Oh, yeah. Nickaroo. That's what I'm talking about. Give it up, Aspen Valley. Where you at? Nicky scored two in a row. And when Mark and I were talking about scoring goals at the end of the game, well, Mark, 2 goals in less than 45 seconds.
You know, he's found his groove. And he's going to start, draining goals. So we know that about Nick. He's the highest-rated player here at the club this summer, along with Nacho Figueras, and soon we'll have Gonzalito Pieres here on 9 goals. So it's only a matter of time that Nick will get going. But he's now got his team back in the lead, and he's going to steal this ball off the near side. And maybe we found a little magic here with Roldan in the fourth chukker. So now here comes Roldan. He's got Spinacci guarding him. Oh, beautiful near side neck shot pass up to El Gato. That ball's bouncing, goes up the back of El Gato's horse, and here comes Spinacci. Spinacci's going to very slowly take control again. The game got a little out of his control, and he is the quarterback on the Los Amigos team. So he's got to hit it here, though, and he does. Hits a short ball there for Tomacho. Roldan quickly mops that up, and Roldan's caught fire here in the fourth chukker. Maybe my little speech motivated him earlier. So here we go. Roldan on a breakaway. And he's going to see if he can make a hat trick here in the chukker. He's going to shoot from about 100 yards out. I know him. And he's got 2 people right over him. And that is going to be a foul. Go in favor of Roldan. Should be, given the range and where he's shooting from, penalty 3 would be my guess. But that's a situation where the Blues are overlapping on Nick. And one player, he's got to allow Nick to have a clean swing. And you can see that second Blue player. So penalty 3, as I said, being extracted, just came in on the walkie-talkie here from Gaston Dorniac. So they'll lay this down, and Mountain Chevrolet can actually take good control of this game here, Dale, and get a nice 2-goal lead. So who will take the stick honors? Will it be El Gato? Will it be Michael Payne? Will it be Hilario? I think Michael Payne should take this one. Let's see if Michael Payne will take it. No, he's not looking like he's going to take it. Maybe El Gato? We'll see. They're talking about it. There's a lot of chatter. But Roldan's looks like he's just going to walk up this and grab his hat trick for the chukker. He says, guys, I got this. No problem. And he just sneaks it inside the post. It did make it in. Yep, it snuck inside that left post. So, 41 seconds. That is going to do it for the fourth chukker, Dale. So, we'll take a little DJ break here. We're going to come right back. This is Just for the Love of It Cup, our third and final game. Yep, Nick, we see you. You got a hat trick. All done. Here we go. DJ, pump it up. All right, Dale, we're back here on Chucker TV. Fifth Chucker here, 6-4 off the hat trick from Roldan, a newly minted and motivated. So, summer schedule here, Dale, with CTV Sports. We're going to be up here in Aspen all summer. Aspen Valley Polo Club, a great USPA club. We'll have live stream all summer, the only USPA club with live stream all summer. We're excited to bring it to you here at CTV. And again, Los Amigos wins the bowl-in. That ball doesn't quite reach Gabby Garcita. And Roldan on the control. Nicky Roldan is going to pump fake. Now he's got a couple of players going, couple short, couple long. But he's got Michael Payne there. And Hilario will settle that ball down. Nice play by Figueras. He's got Gato. Can he get there? No. Spinacci with the crafty little hook. Will Figueras do? Nacho. Hilario flicks it to Roldan. Nice little chemistry developing between those two. And Nick takes a little slap shot out there, and that's going to come off the horse. And we've got another safety. So 2 safeties here. And Mike S. in the house. We always like the big Mike. Maybe he slides on the mic. Kevin and Mike coming up to the NetJets flight deck up here. What's going on, Mike? How are you, buddy? Everything good? What do you got to say to all your fans out there?
Watching my little brother Vinny, supporting him, you know.
What do you think of El Gato's performance today? It's a little limp, no? Come on.
Yeah, we warmed up this morning out at McCabe, and I tried to give him a few pointers, but I don't think he took note.
So what kind of pointers do you give him in the morning after a big night out on the town?
We actually stayed in last night. We were behaved, but
that's the problem right there. Okay. All right. Hilario takes that safety. I think he got it. Snuck inside. Yep. Judging by his gape and his canter back to the center line. So, first safety conversion here of the day for Figueras. I like this chemistry that's developed here between Figueras and Roldan as they've now got pretty good control of this game. Let's see if Los Amigos, which had good control of the game earlier, has lost a little bit of their momentum. Got to see, a little more energy out of Tomacho and Gabby. And here we go. I asked for it. Here comes Gabby on this beautiful gray. And out of the Los Amigos organization, nice centering shot there, but there's Roldan. Roldan seems to have caught fire now. He checks down. Beautiful control play by Roldan. He's got 2 players going now. He's got El Gato on the right, and he's going to hit that ball towards the board. Now Michael Payne's going to go towards the goal. Nick Roldan's going to hit this ball, and beautiful pass by him. He's got Payne on a runner. Here comes Michael Payne. Hilario Figueras. Can he get it? Oh, my God, out of the air, near side, and there comes El Gato. El Gato fishing through the line there. Where's he going? El Gato's got to quickly get a little back shot. Can't quite get it. And this time, Michael Payne cleans it up, and Mountain Chevrolet putting a stranglehold on this game here in the 5th Chucker. That's Michael Payne's first goal of the day. Everyone is now on the sheet for Mountain Chevrolet. So, on the tallies, El Gato, Vinny, Sangaline, 1 goal. Michael Payne, 1 goal. Nick Roldan, 3 in 1 Chucker. And Hilario Figueras with 3. Good balanced attack by Mountain Chevrolet. Really need to see Los Amigos get something here, Dale, at the back end of this 5th Chucker. Ball gets bowled in. And Gabriel Garcita gets control of the bowl in. Here comes Gabby. Gabby loses it to Figueras. And Pieres dives in there to try to steal it from him. And now Roldan uncorks a big bomb there for El Gato. El Gato and Cobrita come together. And here comes Michael Payne on the near side. Can he get 2 more? Another one. Michael Payne. Oh, just misses. And Michael Payne coming alive here in the 5th and important Chucker. Okay, 3:28, Dale. We're going to take an equine break. And just some of your thoughts about the schedule. You mentioned it earlier. We got a couple of really fun things coming up this season. Obviously, the big event on the social calendar. We had over 1,600 people come to the Aspen Valley Hospital Foundation. It's the first time we raised over $1 million for the hospital in one day. And I think everyone's pretty excited. They're going with a bigger tent this year again, and got some big surprises coming out, so that'll be a lot of fun. And then, obviously, the Rocky Mountain Open, hosted by NetJets. That's an exciting big tournament. Everyone's got that circled on their calendar. And we've got an action-packed season. It's going to be a lot of polo, a lot of live stream. So if you can't quite get out here to Aspen, your second best friend is CTV. and tune in and watch. And everyone's welcome to come out here on Sundays. The architecture here at the club it's open, it's free. Come as you wish, come as you are. Grab a tailgate spot early. As you can see here today, Dale, the tailgate spots went early in the 11 o'clock game. The sideline is packed, and they're actually double and triple parked behind. So nice, soft open for the club this weekend. Thank you to all the fans here in the Valley coming out, supporting the Polo. We love the Polo. We love the Valley. All right. Dale, set the stage here for the back half of this fifth Chukker. What does Los Amigos have to do to get back in this game?
Well, this is one of these games you got to watch out for because Mountain Chevrolet has just built on their Polo from the Nick Roldan has been the energy guy here. I'd like to see Los Amigos maybe kind of camp someone or sacrifice a little bit more on Nick. Dick seems like he's been controlling the pace here, Mark. He's getting Ilario running forward. He's getting Vinny running forward. Michael's dropping into the spots. And when Nick starts hitting the ball deep, it can be a little bit difficult to defend. So we'll see how the Los Amigos team decides to go at this. But they cannot let Nick, especially Chukker, take over and control. But this is what you want to do. Get Gabriel Garcia out in front. Tomacho Pieres falls into the rumble seat. Nice pickup here by Tomacho. Can Gabby get out in front of Michael? And Michael tries to get the hook, but Gabby's going to pick up another goal. And this is what you want right here, Mark Anthony. Get on the board. Keep it going because we have a lot of time left here in this open, and it's going to be 2:40 on the clock by the time we get back. It'll probably be just under 2:30, and they'll get another bowl in. So they need to try to control every possession possible at this moment. Good breath of fresh air there by Gabriel Garcia on the big gray pony. Everybody lining out very well now. Possession is what you want, but this is bad luck because trouble in paradise. Nick Roldan's going to get out in front here, and our Pablo coming in hot here. Nicky switches to the near side. Shot on goal by Roldan. Will this carry? Are you kidding me? Wow. Put your hands together, Aspen Valley. Nicky Roldan shooting from the near side next shot, the left side of the horse, the hardest shot in the game of polo, especially when you're doing 25 miles an hour. So back to the center we go with 145. And, well, Mark, when do you think Los Amigos is going to get a breath of fresh air? Nick just pumps it up a little more. Bad luck there. The ball went all the way through the bowl-in. And Nick just jumped on the back side of it. Now Ilario's got to get on it. And well, Mark, you were saying, great cohesiveness between Ilario Figueras and Nick Roldan today. I said on Friday also, I thought they played very well together. Michael doing a great job here, pulling the team out in front. Vinny picks up his man, backed up cleanly there by Gabriel. That'll get it going. And Dan Tomacho on the far side as we click down to 105. 4-goal difference, though. Tomacho sending players forward, looking for either Pablo or Alejandra. Well done by Ilario. He'll switch it up with Nick. Roldan cannot miss a ball. He is dialed in right here. Looking for Vinny. Stolen away by Pablo. He'll spin it around. Get ready for your warning horn coming in 10 seconds here as we click down to 40 seconds. Alejandra De La Vega is going to get an opportunity to take this one forward. Good pickup, Alejandro. They need one here. Here comes your warning horn. 30 seconds left in the fifth Chukker of play. Pablo's going to have the ball at the 100-yard line. Spinacci turns it underneath. Vinny says, I'm getting out of the way. Well done, Vinny. You don't want to foul here. Now looking for an open blue jersey, but it bounces off against Tomacho Pieres with a shot on goal. And he's going to get it. So 9-6, and this is what you want, Mark. 3 goals down going into the sixth Chukker.
Yeah, they need a little momentum, and I think they got it. But it's a tall mountain to climb here. It's a 9-6, but let's let them switch on some new mounts, and we'll see what the sixth Chukker brings us.
Buddy, once again, thank you for coming out to the Aspen Polo Club. Hope you're all of our fans are enjoying yourself today here. This is our final chucker just for the fun of it. And at the moment, 3 goals is not a big enough lead here. And believe it, Mountain Chevrolet, they know it. So they're going to try to keep the hammer down, as we say, because this Los Amigos blue team is going to try to come back as quick as possible. And at the moment here, they're going to win the first bowling, get the offensive attack, and keep control here. Pablo Spinacci looking for Tomacho, but this has been the wall, and the wall is Roldan. Mr. Anar, he's played fabulous here. He scored 3 goals in the 4th chucker, but he has been dialed in the second half, and it's been a big deal. Back to the center, 9-6.
Oh, and Spinacci just fans over that one. And here comes. He gets it over to Michael Payne, but Michael can't get square on it. But together with there was Spinacci. Plays that ball, can't quite get it there. And Gabby hits it right to Tomacho. Tomacho. Back on this nice little dark bay from Nacho Figueras. Here comes Tomacho. He's been a workhorse all day today. I think this is his 12th chucker. Here comes Figueras. Figueras hits a beautiful backhander to Roldan, but Spinacci's going to cover it up. Comes in front of Roldan, and here comes Roldan for another goal. He's going to slow it down, bring it inside. Spinacci looks for the hook, can't get it. Roldan, a little tomfoolery. Oh, but there is Spinacci, gets the better of him, but here comes Figueras on the better horse, and he got him. So we got a little tack issue here that we're going to get resolved with Gabby. Gabby's going to dismount. We'll take time out here, Dale. 4:50 left. Boy, did Los Amigos need that breakaway. They needed that breakaway, and Gabby's going to take care of his horse. We always put the equine athlete first here. Safety is critical. We love our equine athletes, Dale. I know I love mine. Got to give one of them a good care today, that one that I got that second chucker goal on. I don't know how I did that one. It was all the horse, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's all the horse. But we had a lot of fun out there today. It's great to share the polo field with my daughter. She gave me some great passes today. It's always nice when your kid receiving end of a pass from your daughter. And we had a lot of fun today. It was good to share the field with her. Good to welcome Dominic State here to the club. He's here for the summer, a good friend of ours from Wellington, and playing with the chairman, Mr. Stuart Armstrong. Had a good game today, and all 3 of these games were high energy. And you and I talked about it. We actually thought the first game was the fastest game of the day. Second game, high energy, good final, but some moments where I think Pink got control of the game by slowing it down, and And here, this game's had a nice pace to it. There's been some great breakaways and perhaps an awakening by Mr. Roldan, who now's got his sleeves rolled up, getting a little tan, getting a little summer tan. But all good matches today. Good polo. He's releasing the guns. So we're gonna let Gabby change horses here, and nothing but fun up here in the flight deck today. This is the start of the flight deck. I like it. We're having a good time up here. Always good to see Kevin, you and your lovely wife Becky here and the family up here in the NetJets flight deck. Really nice game from Alejandra de la Vega today. She's had some goals. She looks focused, playing good polo today. She's had some good goals, nice runs, and a lot of good effort out here today from both teams. So we'll let Gabby get on a fresh mount. Gabby's got some great horses, always keeps Alejandra from the great Gracita family. And as Yel said earlier, we've got a long schedule this summer. We've got some great tournaments coming up. As he mentioned, the Craig Sakin Memorial. Got the Emma Challenge Cup, the High Alpine Cup, and the Carbondale Classic. And then the season winds down, obviously, with what everyone's got circled on their calendar, the Rocky Mountain Open, and then the Triple Crown of Polo Aspen, the final leg of the Triple Crown. Here, back in the saddle again here. Got a fresh mount, and the crowd roars. So I think we'll have a fair play. It's just come in. We've got fair play in favor of Mountain Chevrolet. They had clear possession of the ball. So in good sportsmanship, we're going to return the ball to Mountain Chevrolet. And they did have clear possession of the ball. And he gives the ball to, and Nick quickly puts it out there for Vinny. Vinny coming together with Gabby. Gabby, nice backhander, clears it out of there. Leaves it for Spinacci. Spinacci's got to make a move here. 4:40 left on the clock. It's on a beautiful little chestnut here from Santa Rita Polo Farm. Here comes Michael Payne looking for the hook. Spinacci. It's Figueras with a little backhander. Now, just a little bad luck there. Change of possession. Ball will go in favor of Los Amigos. Big opportunity here. 4:22. They've got to strike gold here. And here comes Spinacci. Spinacci's like, I'm going to take it myself. Oh, my God, that ball's got eyes. It's dropping in. But, Roldan takes it off the goal mouth. Here comes Roldan. Nick Roldan. New sense of motivation and pride here after the Cobra laid him out on the broadcast. Here we go. And here comes Tomacho. Tomacho, nice crafty play on Figueras. And he hits a little neck shot there for Gracita, but it bounces back. But Spinacci's there, and Nick crosses right in front of him. And we're going to have a penalty 2 in favor of Los Amigos. So that ball came backwards towards us, Dale. That line change was really fast. Roldan was coming across with the old line, and both Los Amigos players had the new line, which was Spinacci and Pieres. Penalty 2.
I remember, as he said, if the ball ever rolls on the polo field and it stops, and that's like can be confusing to some players when the ball stops. Where's the right-of-way? The right-of-way was actually the old line, the direction it was rolling before it stopped. So in this case, that ball kind of stopped there, and I think Nick was like, well, here's the beach ball, or who's going to take it? And just good riding there by Tomacho Pieres and Pablo Spinacci to spin around and get on the right-of-way.
Those two guys are arguably maybe the two best riders in the club. I mean, Spinacci has such a great track record in making horses. He's so good at riding. I credit a lot of my string for Tomacho. He's been so great with my horses out of my barn in Wellington, and there's just great on that line. Really, just a lot quicker than Roldan. Los Amigos, we'll see here, Dale. Got it lined up. Probably is going to be Tomacho. They waited for Tomacho to come back here. So Pieres is going to settle the horse down. Really, really important moment here in the match. 3:50. We'll probably get a courtesy change right after this on the horses. And I want to take this penalty shot. All right. So Alejandra de la Vega says, boys, get out of the way. I got this. So, De La Vega. And De La Vega, it's got enough rights. Here it goes. Yeah! And they love it up here in the flight deck. And De La Vega, what is that, Dale? That should be, I believe, Alejandra Foster. That'll be her 4th goal of the day. Dale, what is it? 3 goals? All right. 2 penalties and 1 back to within 2. And out of Glenwood. And Los Amigos, of course, riding out of El Paso, Texas. And great goal. They needed it. 3:15 left on the clock. Anyone's game. And Los Amigos wins the bowling, but they quickly give it back. And they get it back. Here comes Pieres. Tomacho. Tomacho taking his time. He knows where Roldan is. He doesn't want to trifle with him. And Spinacci flicks it out there for Tomacho. Now, Tomacho leaves it for Spinacci. Spinacci leaves it for El Gato. El Gato leaves it for Gracida. Gracida hits a little. Nick Roldan's going to take this to the corner. Hits a beautiful neck shot for El Gato. Here he comes, Vincenzo Sanguine. Here comes Vinny. My cousin Vinny leaves it there for Figueras. And the ball gets stuck there with Pieres. Now, here comes Tomacho. And unfortunately, El Gato tries to make the steal. He can't get it. Now, beautiful pass up there for De La Vega. Can she get this game to within 1 goal? Here comes Alejandra. Bad luck there. Unlucky on the bounce. Here comes Roldan. 2:15 left. Nick's just got to manage the clock. Really important. He's got to keep the ball here, keep possession. If he can hit one of those bombs down to Figueras or to Vinny, this would be the right time to do it. And he uncorks a bomb about 180 yards downfield on order and on script. And here comes Gracida. Gracida hits a beautiful open shot to Pablo Spinacci. Minute 50. Spinacci. Oh, great backhander there by Roldan. The backhander. But there's Gracida. Gracida hits another open backhander for Tomacho. Tomacho and Figueras together. Tomacho, good, savvy, 6-goal play with the hook and the steal. But we're going to get a whistle. Okay. All right. So 2 players come together there. They're going to the 3rd man. It was kind of a bang-bang play, as we like to say. The ball came out. Figueras had probably a little more line than Tomacho had. And so a little bit of an uneven ride-off there, from my opinion, Dale. Tomacho couldn't get square. So we call this Nickaroo range. Nicky can bomb this one in, and he has launch codes to shoot. So let's see if he can rebuild that 3-goal lead. He's got the wind behind him. And Nick bombs that, but it just doesn't have enough energy, and ultimately Los Amigos is going to get to it. Michael Payne tries the backhander, and there's another backhander. A lot of backhanders here in the 5th and 6th Chuckers, and this time Michael Payne will get to that ball. Michael Payne turns it inside. Here comes Payne. He hits it towards the goal. Can't quite get there. And Spinacci will control it. Spinacci, you might want to know there's about a minute left, buddy. He's going to have to move a little quicker than that. So here we go. And he gets the ball out to Tomacho. It's a little bit of rope-a-dope he played us for there. And here comes Pieres. Now Spinacci's moving. Spinacci's coming through. And there's Spinacci on a runner. And you know he's got this gear. You just got to will it in him. And Spinacci hits a cut shot. That's not going to get there. Figueras is going to clean it up. Hits the backhander to Roldan. Nice defense there by Mountain Chevrolet. That is, as they say, going to do it. 30 seconds left on the clock. 7-9. And with them in control, here comes Roldan. Roldan definitely played a great second half here, Dill, today. Cleaned up some of the mistakes. Horses went a little bit better for him. And now we've got a legend in our midst, Dr. Dave Hudson, my good friend. He's going to fix it up, I think. And that'll do it for today. Our final game of the day. Take the match today, 9-7, get their first cup of the season. Los Amigos, nice effort. Great weekend of Polo, Dale. Take us home. Your thoughts from the weekend.
Thank you, God, Mark. Put your hands together, everybody. As what a day we've had here. First of all, put your hands together, please, for my co-commentator, Mark Gansey, a.k.a. The Cobra. Thank you, Mark. As always, a lot of fun to have the co-commentators up here. We'll be having all kinds of different players on the mic this season here on CTV Sports. But we want to thank everyone for coming out today. Now, we are going to have a trophy presentation. So if you want to hang out a little bit, listen to some music, and join us, you get up close and personal for our trophy presentation. And so congratulations to Mount Chevrolet, the winners of the 2023 Just for the Fun of It. Well done, Vinny, with 2 goals, Michael with 1, Hilario with 3, and Nick Roldan. What a second half, Nick. 3 and the 4th Chucker, but great teamwork by Mount Chevrolet. We want to thank Los Amigos, Alejandra, Nacho, for filling in for Nacho Figueras. We'll check on Nacho, make sure he's okay. Gravio Garcia and Pablo Spinacci. As I said, stay with us, everybody. We're going to take a little break here on CTV Sports, and then I'll be back with our trophy presentation. Once again, thanks for joining us here on CTV Sports at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to CTV Sports and the Aspen Valley Polo Club. As we're getting ready for our trophy presentation here, our final, just for the fun of it. Once again, I'd like to take this time and thank Mark Ganzi, a.k.a. the Cobra, for co-commentating today here on CTV Sports. A lot of fun. And, of course, if you're in the area, but we're getting everybody here. Also want to thank Blake, my regard. Blake, thank you once again. One of our NetJets representatives. Please put your hands together for Blake, my regard right here. He was up in the NetJets flight deck all day long. Blake, it was great to meet you, man. Nice to see you. And NetJets does so much for us here. We're going to bring everybody up, and we'll go ahead and go with our runners-up today. And with 3 goals on the day, please put your hands together for Alejandra Fonser. Come on, Alejandra. 2 the penalty line, a penalty 2, a penalty 3, and 1 from the field, Alejandra. Good shooting, especially for our first tournament. Playing in number 2 position, of course, Gabrielle Garcia. Gabby, great job playing here for Los Amigos Blue. Tomacho Pieres. He's going, there's Nacho. Nacho, you okay? Nacho, you feeling all right, though? Okay, Nacho's here, so he is okay. But Tomacho Pieres played for Nacho. We're glad to see you all right, Nacho. And, of course, Pablo Spinacci. Put your hands together, of course, and Blake, my regard. And now we'll go ahead and do our winners of the Just Fun of It 2023. Put your hands together for Vinny Sangaline. Vinny pulling the team with 2 goals on the day. And another good shot there with Blake. Playing number 2, Mr. Mount Chevrolet himself, Michael Payne. Michael with 1 on the day, but doing the hustle job at the number 2 position. Well done, Michael. See a lot of this kid as he plays. He gets better and better and better. Ilario Figueras, and what a job he did at the number 3 position. He scored 3 goals on the day. One of them was a penalty 6, and then 3 goals in the 4th. Chucker, give it up for Nick Roldan. Well done, Nick. Great job. A very good game between everyone. One more time for Mr. Blake, my regard, from the NetJets group, and also staying here for the NetJet flight deck all day long. One more time, let's get a group picture, guys, and then we're going to take pictures of the Mountain Chevrolet team. Thank you, Los Amigos. You can step down, and we'll get the Mountain Chevrolet team to go ahead and hoist it up there, guys. Get that trophy in the air, Nick. Great game all day long today. Started in the morning with the just for the thrill of it, and what a game it was. Here we go, though. Put your hands together for the 2023, just for the fun of it, Mountain Chevrolet. Great job there. Vinny, Michael, Ilario, and Nick. Good job. And once again, thank you, Los Amigos Blue, always. I want to thank everybody for coming out to the Aspen Valley Polo Club today. Please remember, check all of our scheduling on AspenValleyPoloClub.com. Our general manager's number is on there, Cale Newman and Juan Bellini. If you have any questions, we'll be playing polo all summer long. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports and the Aspen Valley Polo Club when I say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember, here on CTV Sports, we